You let me sweat, buddy. You're gonna sweat it out with me.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Someone.
Actually, why don't you guys just go and I'll do all the stuff. Are we up? You just gonna join? You're on. You're live. Oh, Harry. This is for life.
Oh yeah.
Story. We are live here in Emeryville at the Bank Club, just spending the bye weekend. No game. So no game. So we thought we'll get together here in Oakland at the Bank Club. I have, well, of course, Mother Moon, myself. We have Spicy Raider Girl. She's running around doing all the back end IT work. She will be joining us shortly. And of course, we have co-hosting Oakland Raider Savage.
Oh yeah. The Raiders might be on the bye week, but the Raider Nation never takes a week off. Oh yeah.
And who would know better than that? Our one and only mob boss as a bartender. Okay, I told him to take it easy on us, but I was told no guarantees. So here he is.
No, we're gonna drink. If you make my boss the bartender, we're gonna drink a little bit. How about that?
Wow. Shot. Okay, he's gonna line them up already. So we are super excited, like I said, and we are going to have a lot of guests. Oh yes, and we do have back here our torch. It is our first annual L. Davis torch. We're gonna count it down. My boss is going to be our special guest to light it up. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Raiders. Yes. Wow. Now look at that flame. I think it's bigger flame than the one in Las Vegas. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Welcome. Like I said, we are super excited. We have so many guests to share with you, and we're going to get going. We have right now. Come on in and say hi, Spicy. See what you're doing. Look at she's grabbing a few things. So Savage, what brings you out in our bi-week special?
I just wanted to hang out with you guys over here at the Bank Club. So like I said, we don't take a week off, and I'm ready to have some fun over here. Oh yeah.
Bartender, I'm a little low on my drink already. I think I have one. This one looks good. He's poured so many, I don't know which one I'm on. And of course, we have Raider at. Nope. Oh well, we have a lot of people on it. Do you have your list? Here you go. So we have, like I said, several guest stars coming in. Of course, we're gonna have Captain. We're gonna have
the Asylum is gonna bust out the madhouse and show up on our show. Yeah.
And we're gonna have some Squid.
Raider Squid.
In the house. We got little Chucky.
The little Chucky's gonna be giving us some coaching knowledge. Oh, yeah.
What else we got?
We also have
surprise, but we just have you name it.
We have
right.
We got my boss over here.
Yeah, there it is.
And we got the other half of the Mega Powers.
Black
Ice over there. Oh yeah. The Mega Powers.
What's up? What's up, Raider Nation? Thanks for joining us on the bye-week special. We have so many guests. You're going to be entertained. Stick with us until about 4 o'clock our time. You can keep popping in and out to see who the special guests are. Maybe we'll save some. Yeah. Keep you in the dark so you'll have to come back and check it out. But before we get through a little intro here, we'll have a little discussion. I guess you guys want to discuss who's still excited about that Kansas City win.
I think we're still we're going to live on that one for a good minute, right? That's right. Everyone's still smiling. We are still cheering and representing. Like, yeah, we got it. So really flying high on that.
Does that make you more comfortable? Either one of you does it make you more comfortable about the games against the Buccaneers, or you kind of still feel the same, or do you think the Raiders have that one? How do you think they look?
They looked real good, putting.
He doesn't need a mic.
I don't even know, Mike. Putting 40 on the Chiefs, I don't know how this is the same thing to Brady. Oh, yeah. Buccaneers and Brady, two birds. Oh, yeah.
Wow, I guess that last Sunday hasn't brought you down.
You've heard of it before. Oh, yeah.
How are we feeling back
Oh, yeah.
there? Oh, okay. That's how he's doing. He's getting a drink ready. He's on.
I've seen her sit down finally, so.
It is a job, isn't it?
Oh, for me? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I thought my boss was so drunk he couldn't tell the difference between Ann and Angela. So I thought
I know. I've got
I know
like
the pay
5
throws you off
already.
sometimes. Thank you, my boss. Appreciate you.
That's why he's the boss. Yeah.
So tell us if you're still flying high from that win, and what you think it's going to bring next Sunday. I think it not only has to pump us up as fans. I hope that the players are just as pumped and will come out fighting. I just want to see that fight and fire in the Raiders, and I think we're going to get that.
I heard the Raiders have like the second easiest schedule remaining in the NFL, which is huge. I mean, they've gotten through some very tough games with obviously Kansas City game, being the Saints home opener. That was huge. And if that's true, I mean, any given Sunday, any team can beat any team. Of course, we all know that. But they have the second easiest schedule moving forward. That looks really good for the Raiders. So I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this is going to play out. Hopefully, the guys will come back healthy to next Sunday's game. Hopefully, they'll stay healthy because we know it's still a very long season. And then we'll see what happens with the new playoff structure, the new playoff kind of schedule, if you will, or not schedule, but structure on who's allowed in. I think that really gives the Raiders a chance. Who does blah 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 Kansas City play today? Does anyone know?
Let us know.
Yeah, who's Kansas City play? Hopefully they'll lose. Are they
yeah,
playing
I was gonna
today
say,
even, or are they playing Monday?
They're
playing.
today.
Oh, okay. Is
Is
it on? Is it on? When is it on? Do you know? We don't know. Well, we'll find. That'll be an interesting one.
Yeah.
Well,
We'll find, there you go.
both all at the same time. In your left ear and your right ear. Oh, yeah. All I got to say is one game at a time. One game at a time. Starting on Sunday Night Football next week. Oh, yeah, against the Buccaneers. They're coming to our house this time, all right? Tom Brady, we remember. Oh, yeah, we remember. Oh, yeah. So don't think that we forgot because you're wearing a different uniform, all right? We remember, okay? We're going to come at you hard. We got a younger, newer, faster, harder hitting 24th to come at you. Oh, yeah. And this time it's going down. You're going down. I'm calling it right now. Maybe we can, retire you that game. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm going to say. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. We're going to cancel the Brady Bunch. Oh, yeah. That's what we're going to say right here. Yeah.
Woo! Was that a threat?
That's a promise.
That's a promise. That's right. If you don't know, now you know.
I didn't even scare you right
I was like, what the heck?
The intensity came in when that flame, when my boss lit that flame, I was lit too. Oh, yeah.
Well, that's okay.
We
That's
love it. We love it.
Fantastic. I will not be going out to Las Vegas next weekend, but I think some of our guests back here are planning to be out there. So make sure you look for my boss or getting them.
The Ice Mob.
Ice Mob.
I just have to figure out a better way to say it. I didn't really like that one.
That was kind of came out right.
Hey,
Ice
Mob. We'll work on it. We'll work
go.
on the cadence of it.
The mega powers of the Ice Mob. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That's it. Mega powers.
The iconic Ice Mob.
Yeah.
And just say, lovely.
Of the Ice Mob. First, we have the Raider Mob. Black Ice. Get up in here. Yeah.
This is what you call live. Come on over to me, watch your step.
We live, everybody.
And then we're going to get some downright personnel in here.
External ice. All right, everyone. You know these guests very well. As we said, the Raider Mob Boss and Raider at Black Ice. Thanks for joining us today, you two.
Thank you.
How are you?
Doing great.
You look fabulous,
Doing
both of you.
great.
And not only do you look fabulous, she smells fabulous. And it's hot in here, so that's great. So talk to me. I know you have so many exciting things happening. Do you want to share with our viewers here what you kind of got on the horizon and already in the works and already out for the people to grab?
Sure. There's so many things that are out there that the Mob Boss and Black Eyes have gotten involved with. It's just been a crazy 2020 with all of this stuff that's going on. But even with everything that was going on, we, as Raider fans, never take a second off. We never take a minute off. We're always representing the Raiders doing something. And so we took our off time and put it into some positive energies. The 2021 Fans of the Nation Fans of the Nation calendar is out now, with proceeds going to charity. So you can reach out and get that fan calendar. Oh yeah, thank you. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, you can reach out and get that Fans of the Nation calendar 2020. That's 21. I'm sorry. That's out right now. Like I said, all the proceeds are going to charity. The different members that are involved in the calendar have all chosen their own particular charity that they like to support and send their proceeds to. Black Ice and Mob Boss have decided to give our proceeds and to Kids Get Cancer Too. You guys have seen me do other promotionals for Kids Get Cancer Too, because it's something near and dear to my heart, and as well as Black Ice. So that's out there. Also, you have the Raider Nation magazine. Yeah. Duh. The Raider Nation magazine is out there. The first edition is out right now. You can still get that first edition. They're running low on the first edition. We made a reprint, but now there's some more out there. But get that first edition copy. We are in the works of the second edition, which should be out December. I'm gonna say mid-November, beginning of December. So look for the second copy. I've been wanting to snitch and tell who's on the cover so bad, man. I've been wanting to. I've been wanting to tell it so bad, and they will not let me. They will not let. Not only the magazine won't let me reveal it, but the individual that's going to be on the cover.
Do you need another?
Yeah, I know they're trying to kill me, right? The individual that's on the cover, he's trying to keep it a little under wraps too, but it's coming very soon. You guys are going to be so excited to see who's on the cover and who's on the inside. Fortunately enough, For Life Our Raider Nation story has been really, really good to Mob Boss and Black Ice. So we wanted to show them some love back. So they will be in the next edition. So please, if you are a For Life Raider Nation story follower, fan, love of them, support the magazine, read what they're about, understand what's going on and what they're trying to do. These are good people, and they're trying to keep the idea of where home was, Oakland, in our hearts as we move forward. So please support them. Please support the magazine when their article comes out in the next edition. Also, you seen a feature last time in the first edition, which is still available. Right? You see Mob Boss on the cover. You've seen a story on Mob Boss. Well, a lot of times over the years, Mob Boss gets a little bit of shine, and Black Ice supports me, and she holds me up, and she doesn't get as much recognition for the hard work that she does for the Raiders. So the Raider Nation magazine made sure Black Ice has her own page in there, and her story is in there too. So for all you Black Ice supporters out there, go out and get that second edition. Get the first edition, and then go get get the second edition.
Excuse me. Is she our cover girl?
No. She's not. She's not, right?
Okay,
She's
one
not.
down,
She's
one
not
down.
on the cover. You tried to. She's not on the cover, but there is a big story on Black Ice in there, and I appreciate her for everything she does as far as supporting not only the Raiders organization and the charities that we all behind, but she keeps my boss going and keeps me. Yeah. So you know how that goes. Anyway, so partner in life, partner in crime, partner in everything, man. My Mob and Ice, as they have just deemed us the what is
Ice Mob.
Ice Mob. Yeah. Uh, yeah, so it's a blend of the two, and we're always together, and we're always going to be together representing the Raiders. That's what we do. So yeah, so the calendar's out there. Please go support that calendar. There's a lot of good charities out there that really need your support. That's what we do, you guys. That's what this thing is all about. Every time you get a platform, that the being a Raider fan has given us these opportunities to have these platforms, you want to make sure you do something positive with those platforms, and part of that is giving back to your community and to the charities. So please go out and support the 2021 Fans of the Nation calendar. Please go out and support the Raider Nation magazine.
Yes.
And more to come.
Absolutely.
And see you in Vegas this weekend. If you're in Vegas, come check out my boss, man. Find me. Text me, inbox me. I'll find you.
I would just like to say she's this beautiful Black Ice here is very modest. But if you've received this or the magazine, it's because she put in all the hard work and actually physically getting it to you. And that's not only the most important part, but probably the least part, I would say. Got into the rhythm. Okay, so I appreciate this lovely woman here for actually doing all the logistical stuff for getting it, as well with all the creatives and everyone else who goes into that, including the artist, Bocadillo, Oscar.
Bocadillos, thank you for your artwork.
So good.
Everybody loved your Bocadillos. If you haven't gotten your own Bocadillo, man,
do it.
I'm telling you, go check him out and get your own. They're absolutely. They're just a cool thing to have. To immortalize it. How do I say that?
Be with the cool kids.
Yeah, be with the cool kids, man. Because if you ain't got one, you're not one of the cool kids.
Yeah.
So
Come
reach
on
out
in.
to them, get your own, man, because these are such fun cartoons. See?
Mother Moon's trying extra hard to get that cover.
They're gonna get the cover. They're gonna find out who's on the cover.
I want to toast to this great couple.
Can I call it out like we do? Okay,
well,
Savage
how about
over here,
this?
or one of you over here.
Most of you guys have already seen me before, so I'm not, one of those people that feels like you can't see my face. And since we're gonna drink, I'm gonna let you guys see my face because I need to be able to drink. So here you go.
Let me walk by and they'll won't see your face.
Camera crossing. Oh, and hold on. Did everyone just get a camera load? It's a tight right there. Woo, hello.
It's 3D.
So we got it. If everyone's ever, so La Familia Tailgaters is Mother Moon and I's home tailgate. If you ever been to a La Familia tailgate, then you've probably likely taken a shot from the 162, 70 person shot stick. And before we take the shot, our dear friend Mike Gaff, only known really as Gaff, but we'll always call it out. So in honor of the Oakland Raider tailgate tradition, we're going to do it like this. Who are we? Raiders! Who are we? Raiders! Who are we? Raiders! Brr, 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 brr. Woo!
Let's go.
Get a Savage. Go Savage.
Okay.
My boss, you're next.
I didn't get a
Nope.
shot. I didn't get a shot, so I have to do this.
Oh, okay.
Shotgun a beer. Yeah, that was nice. But thank you for doing that, Angela, because all that stuff that you guys see. Oh, thank you, babe. See what I mean? How she takes care of me. But all that stuff that you guys see a lot of times, advertisements or whatever the case may be, you see on Instagram, Facebook, and you always see my boss face. But she's doing all the work in the background to make sure you guys get these items and get them mailed out to you on time. And tracking numbers and all that kind of stuff. She does that. So credit due, of course.
Oh, there we go. We getting our Beyonce fan going on. Hey.
Oh yes, the wind.
There we go.
Oh yes.
Well, you want to wrap up with the Ice Mob, and I'm going to see who's backstage. It looks like we have another guest ready to come in. Someone want to pop in?
Ooh, somebody's coming in. See the Ice Mob. I'm a hashtag Ice Mob. It's a new one. Hashtag Ice Mob, man, and tag Black Ice and Mob Boss. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're waiting on Asylum. I haven't seen him man. I'm almost sad right now because I haven't seen him in so long. Oh, absolutely, sure. There he is. Hey. Asylum, where's your cage? You're on with us, Asylum. We're ready for you.
Oh,
There, see, he found it. He heard me say it. I knew it, brother. It's been a minute since we got a chance to hang out, with all this new movement and all that. But it's great to see you here. It's great to see you on here. And trust me, I'm going to be in contact with you about a story for the Raider Nation magazine here pretty quick. So keep looking for me to holler at you pretty soon, brother.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll be looking for it.
You got it. I'm ready. We got to look, because part of that whole deal is, right, we have a lot of new, I don't like to call that super fans. I don't like that word. But we have a new group of fans that are coming out that are taking on Raider personas and so on and so forth. But there's some guys that have been around for a long time doing this thing and working hard, man. And we don't want to forget about those folks. And Asylum, you're one of those people. So we want to make sure that your story is told as well as some of these new guys that we're talking about. We got to keep the true roots of Oakland alive. And you're one of those people. So we want to make sure we do that. That might be because he's in the asylum.
All right, let's see. Mr. Miyagi, are you over there? All right. While we wait for Asylum, I think they caught him. He snuck out the madhouse. So
just right, they're chasing him down.
They'll find a way to come back. So while we wait for Asylum, I'm still high off that KC way. I don't care if it was last week. We have a week an extra week to gloat.
We got an extra week to go ahead and gloat about that, since we're off this week and we don't have to worry about no wins or losses this week. So we can go ahead and keep that. Anyway, we want to keep cheering because that was a positive win for us. Was something that we needed to project into the rest of the season. And we talked about earlier, Angela mentioned it earlier, we do have one of the less difficult schedules going forward than most teams. So we have a great opportunity here. So let's just take advantage of it, and Raider fans stay on that level that we've been all week, and keep pushing, keep yelling, keep screaming. Get out there, get to those watch parties, get where your Raider fans are, because the team on the field feels that energy. They see it, when they go online, and because trust me, my boss can tell you 100%. Those players are in the locker room pregame and they're online and they're looking at some of our lives and they're checking in with some of us, and so they feel that energy when they see us out there. Screaming and rooting as loud as we can and giving what we can to them. They're going to take that energy and take it out on the field. So don't.
So not in person, but online. It's a new era, right?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
never
This
thought
is
about
a
that.
new. I mean, we all when technologies like this start first coming on and online stuff, you know, we all the Jetsons the future, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, now we're in that. We're in that, and definitely due to what we've been through in 2020 with the COVID, a lot of things have went to online communications and so forth. So yeah,
All live on your virtual video.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Say
Well,
that
that's a good
again.
segue with me. Here we go.
There he is. There he is.
Technical
Well, the moon
difficulties,
was all
bad
like
reception
Savage.
in the asylum.
We knew you were gone
You
into
gotta-
the asylum.
You
We
gotta
knew that's
get
what
out
it
of
was.
you gotta get out of the padded room. You know, go to the mess hall over there somewhere.
I'm in the yard right now. I'm in the yard, so it's okay. Hopefully the reception's
good.
better out here in the yard.
Can you? So you can hear us loud and clear, right?
I can hear you right now. Yes, I can.
Oh yeah. So Mother Moon asked me, Savage, how do you know the asylum? How do you know asylum? Well, asylum, aka Mr. Miyagi. You know what?
If you could take
I was
the beer, you were ready.
a new as you can see, the beer was snatched. I'm right here. I'm ready. Oh yeah, right. So Asylum, you know, I was when I was starting this whole persona, you know, Asylum kind of coached me and everything. So I followed him going into the Coliseum parking lot, and you know, we started, we started history, you know, even though Asylum now is in the enemy lines over there in Kansas City, you know.
In Kansas City now.
Oh yeah.
Still one
Oh
of us.
yeah.
But that's why we needed you there. We needed you there, right? Look at what happens
That's right,
when you
'cause
send
you know what?
Asylum to Kansas City.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we win,
tell-
and
tell
then we
us,
got somebody sitting here to talk
yeah.
shit.
Yes, cause havoc.
Yeah, so
That's
how was
right.
the atmosphere over there when you're walking around all raided out, and all the Kansas City fans are over there a little teary-eyed over there? How was the
It
atmosphere
was so
over there?
quiet, you could hear crickets. That's how it was. You was hearing crickets because nobody wanted to say nothing because they knew what was becoming next. And
Well,
that
I
was
think that's
that
why,
they
you know, they
lost
went to
and we won.
Because they were scared of us.
They were scared of us. That's right. They was. They walked into that game thinking it was hands down theirs. Then they got their ass spanked, and then they come out being quiet. So I've been rolling around all week just screaming Raiders. All week,
Raider. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.
So yeah, what you got over there?
What are you drinking, Asylum?
What I'm always drinking.
Ah, yeah.
The pickle juice is on hold till after the interview. That way, you know, I can be able to talk to you guys and everything. If I get to the pickle juice early, you might not understand me.
Well, look, we understand you right now, so we must not have got you in the wrong spot. Yeah, now a couple more of those, we might not understand you.
Oh no,
right, so-
I'll get my point across. It just might take a little longer. That's all. We got that extra week. I got that extra week out here in Kansas City right now to be able to scream Raiders that we won, all this shit, because we got the bye, so they can't say nothing because we got 2 weeks of sitting on this big win that we got.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Asylum. Tell us how you ended up in the asylum. Oh yeah, let us know how that all started right there.
How I ended up in the asylum? I left my family and there was a phone call made, and next thing you know, the people in the white coats came and picked me up. Now I look forward to
It's
medication
pretty
time.
easy, huh?
Oh yeah.
And those are the best meds ever, I bet.
Oh yeah, you know, you get
those meds
to
are so
go to bed
fun.
early, sleep. You know, they make sure if you're having problems sleeping, they help you sleep. You know, oh yeah, there's no problem sleeping over here. They give you a glass
Well, I
of
know there
warm
was
milk.
no sleeping after that win on last Sunday. Oh yeah.
Oh no, they had to put me in the pad. They did put me in the padded cell. They had to put me in the rubber cell because I was bouncing off every walls, the roof, the floor, the walls. I felt like I was in one big trampoline. They couldn't
I know they're
shut
trying
me
to
up that
contain you,
day.
but you can't be contained. As you can see, his mask. As you can see, his cage is already busted through. Oh yeah, party Raiders all day that game. Oh yeah.
Oh, all day. It was all day, all night, all up until Tuesday. It was screaming Raiders. They wouldn't let me out.
Oh. All the national Raiders.
I don't know. I gotta find
Oh yeah, I don't care who won last year.
Oh, hey, we don't live in the past. We live in now. We won now. Last year don't count. Last year's in the past.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Can you hear me?
Uh-oh, I think we're having technical difficulties again.
So I think I'm going to come after you, but before I'm going to ask you some questions. Are you going to defend in the Raider games? You're going to bust out the Asylum to go work havoc on some Raider games this year?
Oh, and then, you know, unfortunately, I don't think they're letting me out because of this COVID shit. This year, I'm hoping maybe towards the end of the season they'll let me out, but I'm not 100% on that one yet. We got to wait. We just got to wait on it, and if not, then next year for sure. Next year for sure.
Just as long as you just stay in the stay on the case, get in their head,
Oh,
I'm
in all their heads. What you talking about? I'm in all their heads. They don't want to see this cage coming at them.
Oh yeah. We got to get them a little, we're in their head. They can't think about anything else but the Asylum is over here coming after us. Oh yeah.
Damn straight. Damn straight. And I'm gonna be at the next Kansas City game here in Kansas City just so they can see me up close and personal. And they're gonna have them little Hershey streaks in their damn pants.
Shout out to Hershey, little Hershey kisses in the pants right there. Oh yeah. So
yeah, they don't want none of this.
Why I see. Now I see that you have the special straitjacket right there, number 77, which is also Lyle Alzado, who was another crazy guy that played for the Raiders. Oh yeah, but tell us what you wear.
Well, I mean, when it came coming up to make this straitjacket and everything, who's the only Raider who deserved to wear a straitjacket? It was Lyle Alzado. So I had to represent
3 Mile Lyle.
3 Mile Lyle.
That's why I wear my hair like them. That's why I wear my hair like
them. That is right.
I mean, there was no other Raider who deserved to be in the straitjacket other than me and Lyle Alzado. So that's why I had to do the 77.
I agree. Nation, tell us about Circle of Death. Okay, Asylum. Tell us about these South. Yeah.
Are you asking about Southside Raider Nation? Is that what you were saying?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. You was breaking up there. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, no, I'm the VP of Southside Raider Nation. I'm also the president of Southside Raider Nation Topeka chapter. I joined the group because, you know, they make you feel like family. This is all about being family and everything. And we wanted to get out there and do great things. And they didn't have a chapter out here in Kansas. So, you know, I decided to hit up the President Six on and everything and move forward. And next thing you know, I end up as VP, and now I help run the shit. And we're going to be doing some great things with Southside Raider Nation here as soon as this COVID is over.
Oh yeah, we're nationwide, huh? We're coming out there, you know.
Oh yeah, we got 36 chapters right now, and we're trying to make sure we get it global and everything else. It's a club that just started, but you know we're coming quick. So all these other clubs better watch out because you know there's gonna be another club to be dealing with.
Oh yeah.
We're all united one way or the other, though.
Of course.
Of club affiliations and all that. We're still united under the silver and black, and it's
exactly. Those are the only two colors we represent right there is the silver and black.
Absolutely, and it's great that you're out there in Kansas, you know, starting something to represent the silver and black because we're everywhere. That's why they call us a nation. We're everywhere. So
exactly.
Shout out to you.
I wanted to make sure there was a black spot in the kingdom. I'm gonna make sure they all know where that black spot is. That's gonna be Raider Nations in the kingdom. Kingdoms come and go, but nations live forever.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a Lion King. It's kind of like a Lion King. Don't go over there in that little shadow area, you know. That stay away from over there, Simba. Oh yeah.
No, we accept everybody with open arms over here.
Are you okay? Are you okay over there?
I'm fine. I'm
Shout
fine.
out to
Just,
all
you know.
you out there, every one of you guys that are out there representing the silver and black, whether you are Southside Raider Nation, Knights of the Shield KOS, Black Hole members, Black Hole. Hey, shout out Homer, Austin, Texas, man. Big shout out to you.
What's up, Homer?
Hey, man, I'm glad I was able to help you out there and do that, man. Good things out there in Texas. So, Mississippi, there are so many different clubs across the United States that unite us all as Raider fans. And so, if I didn't name, just you know,
no matter what state we go to, we got family in that state. If you're part of Raider Nation, that's what it is.
Man, I love y'all. City, I love y'all. 702 Raider Nation Booster Club.
There's just so many. There's just so many.
On and on and on.
That's why when they say there's 31 teams and then there are the Raiders, because we are one nation. There's only one real nation out there. Anybody else is out there saying nation, they're just imitations. They're not a nation. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're not a nation.
Go ahead. Oh yeah. If you say nation, not Raider Nation, you're just a nation. Oh yeah.
Hey,
oh yeah.
Said it.
Oh yeah. I just say where you know this. I'm a philosophizer. You know what I'm saying?
Keep preaching. Keep preaching.
It's going to be adopted by me. No one else wants him. I'm gonna take him straight from the asylum, and I am adopting him. Isn't that right, son?
You hear that, Asylum?
I heard part of it.
She got money in her
adoption,
book.
so I know what she's talking about. She's adopting me and my kids. That's right. We're just waiting for the paperwork to go through because as soon as she adopts me, I can get out the asylum. Then I could be running with everybody else.
Oh. We got the other.
Is that Calicat? What?
Asylum, let me give you the honor.
People is popping in.
The honor
is
do we have the other
Asylum, let me give you the honor of introducing who our special guest.
Do we have the other VP of Southside Raider Nation on with us right now? The one, the only, Calicat?
You know it.
There she is.
Hell yeah. Hey,
That's the
y'all.
one, the only Calicat right there, guys.
Oh yeah.
Ugh.
What's up with it?
My VP,
Hey,
my VPs are online. Oh yeah. Your virtual video scope.
hell yeah. What's
Virtual.
up, y'all?
So Calicat, how are you doing, Calicat?
Hello.
Hello?
I can't hear.
Uh-oh.
You got us? Uh-oh. Turn that volume.
We're experiencing some technical difficulties
Hello,
right
I
now.
can hear
We
now.
Okay, you can hear us
Okay.
now. You can.
So how are you doing, Calicat? How are you doing? Okay. Asylum.
Sup?
I'm doing great.
As soon as
I'm
she can
doing
hear us,
great.
we can talk to her.
Thank God to be here.
Okay,
I think there's a delay.
I can hear you now.
Oh, she can hear you guys now, so we good.
Yeah.
Oh, where'd they go?
I don't know.
I don't know either. They disappeared. Well, if this is still going, we'll do our own little thing. So we know that you do some Raider music and everything. So how has that been going for you? Oh, I think they're coming back.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go.
We are here live.
It's been going
Having a
good.
little bit of technical
Yeah.
but
I
it's
think
There
so.
they are. They're
everything
back.
Spinning.
Okay.
I see it spinning.
Me and Savage got.
Oh yeah, live.
Oh, there they go. There they
Okay,
go.
we got.
There they go. Everybody's back.
No, I don't see him.
We're back. We're back live. Okay. Well, I had asked the question. I had asked Calicat saying this. We know she does Raider music and everything. So I was
There we
asking
go.
her, how's that
There
been
they
going
go.
for her? So you guys can take over from there now.
About my Raider music, it's been going great.
All right.
Uh-oh,
Calicat.
we having technical difficulties again?
I can hear.
Well, I think we got as long as you guys can hear us. Can you guys hear us?
We can
Yeah, I
hear
can
you.
hear
I
you
can
now.
hear you.
Foil
I'm not allowed to touch aluminum foil.
Okay,
You know
about
that.
what
I'm
you
not
got
allowed to
coming
touch
out as far
aluminum
as
foil.
what do you got coming out as far as Raider music out there, Calicat?
I just put out a new one. It's called Black Sunday is My Fun Day. But I have like 6 Raider new songs that I've gotten, and I'm gonna get them on a CD so I can start getting my music out and getting it heard. Because I want to perform for the nation. I want to get up there, perform my songs in my cat suit. You feel me? Yeah, this is how I'm gonna do it because Calicat loves the kids. See, I'm my charity is the kids cancer. See, I'm down for the kids. You know, I'm down for every charity, but mine is for the kids. You know, and so I want to dress like in my costume, my super fan costume, and perform so the kids can have fun too. Because it's not all about the adults. We all matter. You know.
Absolutely. I totally agree. You know, we got kind of the same heart as you know. I pump hard for kids get cancer too. You know,
Yeah.
I rock hard, man, and you know, I made a lot of visits to the hospital with some of those youngsters that are out there. So, yeah, I agree with you, Callie. So that's what's up, man.
Just
Keep
what you
pushing that music.
Yeah, what you just said about the kids. I'm gonna try to get into Valley Children's. That's the closest one to me, Valley Children's Hospital, and that's also where Car Baby, you know, was born. They had problems too there, and he contributes a lot to Valley Children's. So I want to go there, make the kids happy, give them. I make jewelry, and give them some of the jewelry, or give them a little something to look up to. You know, that's my goal
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, Children's
Because of this
Valley is a
rock
great
stuff.
place, man. That's a great place. We've been to Children's Valley with Violet, if you remember Violet going back some years, we used to spend a lot
I know.
of
Yeah, I
time.
know Violet.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time with her at Children's Valley Hospital in Fresno with Violet. And they are some great folks down there, and they're always
Oh,
willing to help. So if you need to, get out there and do some things, they're willing to
stop it,
work.
reader.
They'd love for us to come to them.
Okay. Good.
So yeah, Children's Valley is a great place to start.
Yeah, because it's right by me. I'm like, oh, I can just do that with all the kids because the events are cut out because of this coronavirus, and so I have to think of something else so I can give to the kids, And I think I'm making little anklet bracelets, little bracelets with Raiders on them, so they can be, I know there's a lot of Raider fans in there, and I rather perform in front of the kids, to make them feel love because they are loved. Even though they're going through what they're going, it's still love out there for them.
Oh yeah, and speaking of, you making bracelets, I heard also that you have your own jewelry that you make for
Yeah,
everyone.
yeah, black candy medallions. I
Black
show you
candy.
black candy
You got
medallions.
some?
Yes, I'm gonna show you right now.
Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah.
See, there you go. There you go.
So how can someone like myself, because I like flashy things, how can someone like myself, get some black candy right there?
Well, you can hit right now. I haven't got a website set up, but you can always hit me on my page because I'm constantly posting my jewelry each time I make some more to my collection because I'm trying to establish a collection of them. And you can always hit me on these official Calicat page. You can hit me on my Raider page, and because I have it there. I have a Southside Raider Nation has a merchandise page. You can also go there, or you can just hit me up.
Oh yeah.
And when I
And
get my
you said you
website established, then that's where you go to the website. Yeah, but
and
I'm working on
when
it.
you
I even have some of these right here.
oh yeah.
I see it. Go out and connect with Calicat. Get you some of that jewelry.
Yeah.
Asylum, you gonna make personal cages for people? We could get our own personal cage, Asylum stamp on the side.
Yeah.
Calicat.
I think
Spicy Red
Asylum.
wants some jewelry.
Okay, cool.
Is somebody trying to say something to me?
What's up,
Are we talking to
Calicat?
Calicat?
What's
Yes.
up, Calicat? Spicy Raider
Hey,
girl
what's
here. I
up?
love your jewelry, girl. I'm gonna have to order something custom. A little spicy
Thank you.
girl Raider at shield
Hey,
from
I
you.
do custom. Hey, beautiful. I do custom jewelry too. Just hit me
We
up.
love it.
I
I
do it
love
any way you want it.
it. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. I appreciate the luck. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'll definitely have to hit you up and work something out. I think Mother Moon back behind the bar, she's gonna need a little custom piece too. We'll have to get some sort of semi-matching pieces, but with our own logos.
I need something to go with this.
That's right. I can do that. I can make you I can make you a shield. Let me show you something right here, brother.
Asylum's gone again.
See, I make these right here. Wait, can you see it? The shields, and they can be placed on anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see the chain, the necklace. I can put it on chains, necklace, whatever you want. And then I hand paint.
Calicat said you can get whatever you want jewelry wise. She can make it. So make
Yes.
sure you reach Calicat and get the jewelry. And I think we're almost ready for. Oh, whoa!
Oh, we're Captain
Wait,
Jack.
We're almost at Captain Jack time. We're man.
Okay.
Why did I just get excited? Like
I know you got the
Man,
scurvy.
Man,
I
man,
felt the
I'm gonna
scurvy
switch.
come over me.
I'm about to switch out because when Captain Jack comes in, I need to drink and swear. So I'm gonna switch
Oh,
out and let
shit.
Mother Moon take it over. And Captain Jack, man, I'm ready for you.
Hey, Calicat, I'm ready to be featured on one of your songs. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell
Calicat,
yeah. I got your name.
Thank you, Calicat, for always shouting out Mob Boss and Black Ice on your music. I really
Hey,
appreciate it. Love you, sis.
love you guys. Hey, I'm gonna be at that but my boss. I'm gonna be at the event for passing out the lunches for the kids. Let my boss know that. Hey, beautiful, look at my beautiful girl. Hey, love you. Love you guys.
Southside Raider Nation. Oh yeah. My VP
You
right
already
there.
know it. You already know it, VP.
Sorry, I got the
Hey.
adoption papers all worked out. Hi, love.
Hey,
You
I
are
like
too
your
cute.
face.
That's
Thank
what we love.
you.
That's what we're looking at.
Yes, girl, Cali Cat.
Okay.
Me and Mother Moon need we need some custom beautiful
mask.
jewelry that you have there. We'll send you logos. Maybe you could work together with
Yeah,
creating something beautiful with you, please.
I got you. I got you. I
We
got
try to
you.
do like the awesome. See?
Yeah, I see it. I
All
love it. I really
Thank you.
do.
Thank
I
you.
just want to
Thank
give shouts out. I got the Ricky shirt. Look at that. I wanted to give shouts out to that, because he's
Yes.
in need. Right, he's in need right now.
Thank you. Yeah, we have Logan
You're
and
welcome.
Terri that are going to come on later
Yeah.
and then talk all about that. So thank you for shouting that out.
Okay. If you want your name, on things, I do the names, even on the items. Like you can have your name on here with it.
Definitely.
I
Yeah.
do it anything at ankles. Oh, you guys gonna love it. Matter of fact, I have one for you guys. Raiders. This is Raiders. This is your ankle, and okay, I got one for both you guys. Okay.
Thank you, girl. Well, thank you for joining. We're gonna let you go because Captain Jack's gonna
Okay.
come on here soon.
Okay.
We appreciate
Okay.
your time. Thank you for joining For Life All Raider Story. Calicat, everyone.
I'm happy to be here. South side out.
Southside out.
Okay.
Thank you, love.
Meow.
Yes, she said meow. I know I am. Hi. Oh, you're back. Okay. We're gonna have
I don't want you to be alone, because
I think Raider Ed's gonna come and join me a little bit. We have Captain Jack. Rock on, love you. Where are you, Cap? Haven't seen you yet. I see you all the time, but he's up next. Oh, we're live. I'm sorry. We're trying to kick Savage out to make me a drink, but he don't get the hint. Go make me a drink here.
Okay, let's figure it out, guys. Come on.
Huddle.
Get it together for Life on Raider Story.
There it is. Woo! Now the ladies. Why the ladies? Because we're introducing Captain Jack, and Captain Jack loves him some ladies. There he is, also known as a salty bastard. So I'm told. I don't know. Oops, we got some little hand movement in there. Hey, Cap. I see you are in your Sunday best.
Yeah! I see me some hot wenches and I'm too far away to bother you. That bothers me.
We safe. We safe.
We're safe for now. As you know, of course, I have the beautiful Raiderette Black Eyes.
Yes.
That's
yes.
right.
A co-host
Black
with me
Ice is accounted for. I would never mess with Black Ice. She's my lady in wonderful spirit because of the man that she hangs out with. Mama Moon is it's up to her. Let's put it that way. Arr.
I know you love those Latinas.
I love the Latinas. Yeah, I can sound like a bad guy in one of the Cheech and Chong movies too. Hey,
Yeah,
to one home too. Hey.
Oh no, Captain, you are too much. I just love you. You make me smile.
Thank you, ladies. And I tell you, all seriousness, all the ladies make me smile. They make me feel good inside. I want to say shout outs to Calicat as well. I saw her off on the portion before. I apologize for anything that might have happened beforehand, but if you checked out on Facebook what I was doing yesterday, I'm playing hurt right now. I'm playing hurt right now because I was doing some of the things I would not do on a weekend, which is actually cleaning up the house. And I tell you, that flex reel kicks your ass if you're not used to it.
Right. So we're glad you're with us today. And all that aside, and like I said, we see you a lot during the week. We know what you're about, but there's a lot of things we don't know about the captain. Well, maybe I don't know. I'm kind of interested in why the captain. Where did that persona come from? And tell me a little bit about the eye patch. Is it needed? And your gear on a Sunday, especially on a bye day. So I do appreciate you spending your Sunday with us. So tell me a little bit about where the captain came to life.
Okay, I'd be more than happy to do that. When a lady asks the questions, I always like to be as attentive as possible. So we're good to go. I started dressing with my friend that I met in Norfolk, Virginia, and he goes by actually I can't remember he started going by Raider Redbeard, but I know he went to another name, and he had his own getup. So when I started going out with him to games, I think the Buffalo game the first year that when we went to the Super Bowl was when I started dressing, but I used his backup stuff. When he would get new stuff, I would dress in his backup gear. But I never had a mask, or I never wore face paint other than I used to black out my eyes, but my skin is so sensitive, I would always get a lot of pimples and stuff. And I'm like, nah, I can't do that anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. So I obviously kept with the pirate theme, but I told Kevin, I said, Kevin, love you for getting me inspired, but I got to find something that's me. So the fact that I'm a sailor, and especially when I was thinking about where I was going to be locating permanently.
Now,
and I was
really quickly, when you say sailor, you served for our country.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you
there
for
we
that.
go.
Yes,
we
sir.
see the nice little where am I? Okay, I'm backwards on camera. This is a Chiefs logo. This is the insignia of the United States Navy. And for those that don't know, let me get my hat squared away.
Yeah.
That's the USN stands for US Navy, but it also stands for unity, navigation, and the S is service. There you go. Unity, service, and navigation. So as a Navy chief, we do a lot of things within the community, and the Chiefs Association is the largest fraternity in the world. I would have to say that it's a fraternal organization. It's not like it used to be in the olden days, where it's a lot of shall we say bad things have to happen to you before you get initiated. We've gone off of that. So yeah, I have been initiated. It is the only type of initiation that's still left in the military, but it's gone to high standards where you don't have to worry about getting your butts kicked. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Well, thank you for your service on that. So I go ahead and continue about your persona that you now are captain.
Yeah, right. Captain Jack. And when I knew where I was going to be living down here in Florida, and I looked around because I'm a sailor and I'm a salty son of a bitch, which makes me being a pirate being easy for a Raider fan. I looked up pirates not of the Caribbean, so I'm not Captain Jack Sparrow. Screw him. Johnny Depp ain't got shit on me. Let's put it that way, okay?
Right. I believe it.
I do too.
but Calico Jack, which is actually one of the pirates that was in the series Black Sails, John Rackham, and he has his own pirate. He actually has his own pirate flag as well, which is the pirate with the cross swords that come up. So you've seen that. That's actually a Calico Jack flag. Captain Jack Rackham, which is what Calico Jack was, but I changed it a bit to be Rackham, like when you rack them up, and you rack up those tackles, rack up those hits, rack up those wins. So it was a play on those words.
Got it. Nice. Okay.
So I'm very historical. So I made sure that I was there, and my persona embodies that. Again, the old salty bastard pirate captain. I'm fun, and one of the wonderful things, like I said, where Calicat was saying, I love kids as well. So I try to tone it down a bit with the kids, but I sometimes I just gotta watch my tongue.
We know you support the children in any causes and any what we have here. Like I see, you have a cause for the cancers for the kids as well. So when you say you support the children, we do know what you mean. So thank you for that. Yeah.
Lots of causes, lots of things, and I give to the service members issues, the kids issues. I don't really say I do just this one. Is when I see something that I'd like to support, I give money accordingly, either time, money, or effort, because there's a lot of things that are out there that that are doing great things, and they're friends of mine as well. Like, for example, God, I'm brain farting her name. The young lady that does for the Special Olympics, Kaylee. So I give money and effort towards the Special Olympics. Again, the veterans out there, the soldiers, Wounded Soldiers Foundation. I do a lot of different things in money, time, and effort. So if it's something that I personally want to be involved with, I make sure I give time and effort there that way.
Well, thank you. Like I said, I don't know that there is so much more to know about you. So thank you for all that information. It's good to hear.
Well, I've been here for a while, and trust me, it's not a party. It's not a party until Captain Jack is out there with his niceties. And remember, if you're gonna be hanging out with the captain, make sure, hey, bartender, make sure there's some Grand Marnier heated up back there.
Hey, I'm already ahead of you, Captain. I'm already ahead of you. Trust me.
Grand Marnier heated is the captain's personal favorite. Just want to make sure that gets out there.
And Captain, if I could steal a second of your time here, I just wanted to say thank you for your story. I just want to say thank you for your story. It's going to appear again in the Raider Nation magazine edition 2 that's coming out here in a few weeks here in November, mid-November. And so this was a perfect opportunity today to be here on For Life, Our Raider Nation Story, because so many of you guys are going to be appearing in the next edition. So For Life, Our Raider Nation Story, as well as Captain Jack, will be in the next edition. So thank you, Captain Jack. I've actually already got a sneak peek at your story and the profile picture that will be in the magazine. And boy, you're going to be excited. So thank you so much. I appreciate everything that you do and everything that you have done. And thank you for letting us share your story with everybody else in the Raider Nation.
Yeah, an excited captain is a great thing to have around, but the ladies need to be on lockdown, especially when I'm excited. Arr,
Oh my.
Thanks for the warning.
I will be toned down by the time I get out to everybody. And again, folks, I can't wait to now this unlike Asylum, who has like a padded cell. This is my cell, and unfortunately, I have not been out of here aside from maybe going out and getting something to eat or going to the store since late March, and I'm getting kind of stir crazy. So when I am allowed to travel, and hopefully I will be allowed to travel soon, and everybody cross your fingers, cross your toes, cross anything you got. Make sure that when the captain goes back to regular work, that means I can travel. So I'm looking forward to hopefully being out there with Raider Nation in Atlanta upcoming.
Oh, great. So you are looking for going to ATL. So I hope so.
Providing I'm working.
Okay. I hope so. Spicy and I have now planned to go We were going to go, and then we said, no, it's not happening. But I think in the last 72 hours, we pulled the trigger. We will be there. We'll be yeah. And then, here's a great, interesting story. Please do tell. It's not a great story. I know. Okay, so we're going, and you go ahead and tell about your adventure to Atlanta.
We are working to get there. We previously bought tickets, of course, with the shutdown and all that, and no fans in the stands. They said, we're going to refund your money because no fans are allowed in the stands. Guess what? They're selling tickets now.
Yes.
That sucks. That sucks. We already had our seats secured, but unfortunately where we were sitting was too close. So we weren't going to get those seats anyway. So we'll have to, if we decide to get out there, I have a feeling he's still pondering.
It's happening. It's happening. It's happening.
It's hard for my boss not to be in a building.
Yeah.
Where is he? Oh, there he is.
And it's difficult for me at home.
I ain't touching that.
This has been the worst season ever. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am so excited the way we are playing and what we're doing, no matter whether we're in the stands or not. But man, my bosses used to be in you, Jack. You already know where we're used to being, and so this has been hard on me. This has been really hard. And then and as we do, we normally buy our tickets for the season as soon as the schedule comes out. Right. So we're usually ahead of the game. And then when this all happened, they sent back our North Carolina money. They sent back our Atlanta money. They sent back, and it was crazy. And then now all of a sudden, now they're selling tickets, and where we wanted to be, they're charging me triple the price of where I would have normally sat, or even just to get in the building. And then now, of course, the plane fare. But whatever it is, no matter where I am, no matter what goes on, wherever the Raiders are, I'm going to try to get there. And if I can't get there, I'm going to be in front of somebody's TV somewhere yelling and screaming, because no matter if I'm in the building or not, I'm a Raider fan.
You got it.
If he said if. I heard the if.
Oh, if. Okay.
If I don't get there, I will be somewhere.
In ATL.
ATL.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. And I'll say this for my boss and his beautiful lovely lady.
Don't get us going now.
Cap, see?
Did we
That's why I don't hang
turn on him again? Radio?
I will say this, that if there's any,
put him in check.
If there's any time that, like, say, my boss and Miss Black Ice, or I also hang out with Hollywood and Loretta, if y'all got those awesome seats and there's like one extra, y'all best be calling me first, because I will be that third, but I'm a good third wheel. Okay.
But Captain, right now we're not even looking to be down on the best seat. I'm not. Anyways, I want to get in.
I got you.
Eventually, maybe might sneak down to the best seat. I don't know. Usually happens, but we'll see. I just want to be in there, and I just want to be blacked out. So be there, get wherever ticket you can get, and we'll meet up. Let's do it.
Oh yeah. Trust me. If there's a party going on, if y'all ain't telling me about it, shame on you, because I don't have all the sources. But make sure that I know about it, so I will be there.
That will not happen.
Okay.
Captain. You'll know our coordinates at every move.
It ain't happening, Captain.
and I can read a treasure map, and there's fine booty to have there at a treasure map. There you are.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So did you want to plug anything about your show? What do you have going on, Salty?
Well, folks,
I will... Captain, before you get to business.
Yes, dear.
You have this beautiful silver beard. And then you have these golden brown locks. Can we see the whole deal? Can we just kind of break it down and show me what you got?
Oh,
dun, dun, dun.
Wow, wow.
Remember, I only take my hat off for one reason, baby.
Then do it. Do it. Looking good. Oh yeah.
Oh my! And the patch.
You
got the patch too.
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
I got to put the glasses on, or I can't see anything though. So
I've been wondering what's under the cap.
Rated for Vegas.
Uh-oh.
He was supposed to have cornrows for Vegas.
Uh-oh.
Looking for that's a Raider Savage. He's looking for some corn rolls from you. We're gonna braid you up when we see you.
yeah, and you know this is braidable. This is braidable.
I can see it. Oh my
And by
gosh.
the way, I want to dispel any rumors. I do not put color in this hair. Okay. I used to color the beard. I admit that. I used to color the beard, but it's a pain in the butt. And for ladies that do color, you know it's a pain in the butt. I'm not saying anybody does. I'm just saying for those that do, it's a pain in the butt. So I let this go. It is free flow, regulation, and awesome silver with the black.
It is.
You can't beat silver and black, and it's natural.
Oh, natural. I needed to see it. My
natural.
Sunday is complete. Bye, y'all.
You ain't
Thank you,
doing
sir.
that, bow,
Thank
bow, bow.
That was me. Bow chicka wow wow.
Oh, hey.
I know you're just making us naughty.
I'm making
Okay.
y'all naughty. Okay, sure. I'll take that. That's right.
Okay. We're good. Back to business.
Back to business.
Please tell me about your shows. What do you got going on?
Well, I do a show with a really awesome co-host and a co-host producer. It's called What the Bleep Are We Talking About? We kind of toned it down for the folks over on YouTube to make sure that it would get through at a later time. And yes, I do cuss. I apologize. I've noticed that I've actually cussed less. But
I know the
occasionally-
drinking game has declined a little bit, hasn't it?
Yeah,
Every time you would cuss, you would drink.
Right. I mean, and I hate, be honest, I don't need a reason to drink. Okay. I don't need a reason to drink. Now, if I can give y'all the reason to drink, that's up to you. Okay. That's up to y'all. But,
my boss is kind of slacking over here.
Hey, Captain, I heard you call my name. I heard you call my name.
There you go. I want to put these on because, now I can hear a lot better that I have the tricorn off. But
I said, "Hey, Captain, I heard you call my name."
I said sexy, sweet, sultry, saucy, sarcastic, seductive, sensational, and so pretty. There's 8. There's 8 S's right there.
8. That's the 8
8
S's.
S's right
I
there.
love it.
With Mama Moon.
Captain,
As
before I let the
producer.
ladies take back over, let's tell them when they can find what the bleep are we talking about, where and when. Go ahead.
Right.
I'll let you take it.
That is on both my YouTube channel and the For Life Story YouTube channel. It alternates weeks. So on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and occasionally if we have another special show, we will have that show on there. So just be sure to subscribe to both channels. Hit the bell, ring the bell. Hey, ring my bell, baby. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. My bell. Ring, don't ring. There you go. Ring the bell. Ring the bell. Make sure that you are subscribed to For Life Our Raider Story and Captain Jack Rackham Levy on YouTube. And love doing the shows. I have my other show.
6 p.m., 9 Eastern. 6 p.m., 9
Right.
Eastern.
Tuesdays and Wednesdays, 6 p.m. for you West Coasties, 9 p.m. for the folks on the East Coast. Now, occasionally we do a schedule change, but we'll make sure that everybody, I got to get it right. Everybody will know about it in advance, okay? And then, of course, I have my show as well. There's the Ask Captain Jack show, which is every Sunday after a game. There is the You Don't Know Jack About Sports show. That is on Thursday nights unless there's a change. But if you subscribe, know that we're going to be doing this. And again, this is my way of keeping up with Raider Nation. I want to get the word out, so we have everybody call in. And I have other guests that are from other teams, and I like to listen to what they have as well. I am all about the football fan out there, the sports fan out there. It's my way of contributing through the sanity of COVID-20. It sucks, but it's my way of being there, and I want all y'all out there being there as well. And like I said, if there is an event, if you are with Southside Raider Nation, if you are with a booster club, if you are with the Nomads, if you're with Black Pirates, if you're with Black Flags, if you are with TNBC, if you are with any sort of club, of course, the Black Hole, which I am president of the Black Hole here in my area, here in the Tampa Bay area, if there are events that you guys are having, make sure I know about them, so I will blast them on the shows so everybody knows about them as much as possible.
Sounds good. Sounds good. You are one busy man. One busy man, just keeping the nation together.
I'm trying, and again, I appreciate anything I can do. Now, I will say that I have been, like I said, I haven't been working from where I normally work in the government. So when I go back to work, I will try to keep up as much as possible. But, we'll see how the schedule works when I'm actually back at work.
Well, thank you for all that. Tell me, you are in the Tampa Bay stomping grounds. Tell
Yes,
me,
I am.
what's a buzz out there? Are you, I know you don't go out much, but on your drives to when you do go out, what do you see? Do you see Tampa Bay representing, or they just kind of know the Raider Nation is there too?
Well, as far as Raider Nation, when I had my original club here, which was Florida Bay Area Raider Boosters, which I started many, many moon ago, unfortunately, it's basically, I don't want to get into the details, but it's non-existent anymore, which is why I made sure that Black Hole Tampa Bay chapter is in existence and it is official. There are plenty of Raider fans here. I wear my colors, and I tell you, anytime I see a shield, a pirate, cross swords, whatever I can, there you go. I make sure I go up to them. I give them a card. I make sure that we are getting together as well. So we rep here, and there's a lot of hardcore fans here in this area, and that goes from here to Orlando, up to Ocala, down to Fort Myers. This whole Central West Florida area, we got a large group. You got our Orlando Raider Nation over in Orlando. They got the South Florida Raider Booster Clubs down in Miami. Make sure you guys are checking them out as well. Great groups of people in ORN and South Florida Raider Booster Club. And, of course, the Black Hole chapter here in Tampa. We got Florida covered.
Well, it sounds like you do have it covered. So what are your thoughts on Karen Brady? Did I say that right? I think Karen.
I heard Karen. I heard Karen. I love the name.
Carol Brady.
I did. Well, was it?
That was right. You didn't say it wrong. Sorry.
That was right.
Okay.
It's wrong, but it's right.
I'm actually, because I like to know what's going on. Right now, my eyes are tuned, other than to you lovely ladies and the gentleman in the back making drinks. So I am actually attuned to what's going on the TV right now, because right now, those Tampa Bay Succaneers, which have a game next Sunday night against our beloved Raiders, are on the screen right now. And right now, it is 10:44 in the second quarter, and the Succaneers currently are winning 14-10. I like to make sure I know what's going on and scouting a team that we will be facing. And I will say, for pure entertainment pleasure, also next Saturday on a special showing on my YouTube channel, I will have Big Nasty on. And Big Nasty is probably the most well-known Buck fan. He was inducted into the Hall of Fame last year, the Ford Hall of Fame fans. Great guy. Really good friend of mine I've known for many years, and a very, very close personal friend of the General Ron Rickard. May he rest in peace. Very tight guys, and that's a lot of love for Raider Nation with Big Nasty. And I will be having him on Saturday, the day prior to our game, and we will be talking Bucks Raiders. But I want to make sure I'm watching the game, and I will do this as I can. As you know, I had on X Factor the day before the KC Raider game, and he was just smug as a bug in the rug, and he wouldn't say shit afterwards when we done whoop that ass in the second half. Just saying.
Right.
Just saying.
Yeah, well, good. Well said. Well said. Well, Captain, it's about that time. Any last words for us? Anything you want to shout out? Let us know. This is it.
Well, I definitely want to say thank you, ladies, for putting up with me. I couldn't have had better folks in here on the screens with, again, the beautiful Black Ice, the wonderful Mama Moon, and then Spicy Raider Gal for the chop. And of course, Mob Boss in the background making the drinks. Thank God. Thank God. In fact, I will go now from my perch. I will say again, if you are a Raider group and you want to make sure that things are going on, make sure I know about them, because I want to put the information out to everybody. And I know that y'all go out only one way. I'm not going to go out that way. I'm not going out that way. I'm not going out the way right now. No, because that will be at the ending of your show. But I will go out the way I go out.
Tell me.
Which is
Yeah, thank you, Captain. Thank you. Now, don't leave us, because you're right. We're not out yet. We're going to have Raider Squid over here chatting with Oakland Raider Savage. They're up next. Stand by. We love it. Oh, there's Squid. He is ready. So here, come on in, Squid.
What's going on,
family?
I missed you, by the way.
I see you, Cap.
I miss
How you doing, brother?
Hi, Captain. Thank you. Love you.
Squid. Raider Squid. You know, I'm representing right here.
Appreciate you.
Oh, yeah. So how's it going up there in the Pacific Northwest?
Raining, like always. Got out the house yesterday, so I'll take it. Got to enjoy these days where it ain't raining.
So, oh, hey, Raider Squid, my boss got to show you something right here.
Yeah, appreciate that, man. I really do.
Can you see it?
I know it's there. I saw it in Vegas.
I got a chance to talk to you for a half a second in Vegas because everything was so going on. But I wanted you to know that I really believe in everything that you were doing, and I wanted to represent you on the Mob Boss jacket. So it's on there, brother. I love you, and thank you. Thank you for doing what you're doing, and continue to do what you do. And if you ever need Mob Boss for anything, you holler at me, man, and I got you, brother.
He's the boss.
So thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's on the Mob Boss jacket. It's represented with all the rest of the things that I support and I love. So thank you, sir.
Appreciate that, Mob.
Of course, got you. Oh, our Life Raider Nation story is on there too. Just to let y'all know. They rock with me. I rock with them too. So they're on there.
I got a lot of updates from Vegas. I'm in the process of updating the vest or the jacket because I got quite a few patches over the weekend. So
yeah, I know. I am so running out of room on the jacket. It's crazy because the whole idea of the Mob Boss jacket was to represent what I thought was me as a Raider and as a Raider fan and the things I believe in. And so even though I have hundreds and hundreds of patches, not everybody gets on that jacket, right? Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're on that jacket, it's something I really, really, truly take to heart. And you know, not to say that, you know, anything is more important than anything else or any person is more important than anything else, but certain causes and certain things just really, really mean a lot to me. And so that's why I made sure that you were represented on the Mob Boss jacket.
I really, really appreciate that, Bob. It means a lot. like I said, you know, and I'm gonna go ahead. My first time talking to you, I fangirled out. I'm gonna call myself out. It was funny to me. Like, I geeked out when you messaged me. I was like, wait, hold on, this is my boss. Like, and it's just you. But still, that first moment of interaction where it was still at the heart of it. I'm still a little kid, and I think that's why I love doing this. Is I'm a little kid just dressing up, having a blast doing this. And now I get to be on the verse end, making kids smile. It's like, you can't beat it. On top of, the charities and all that's fun, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, clearly passionate about what I do, but I still, when I see yourself, your gorillas and violators, it's still like, damn, okay. I love it.
Well, Brian, I'm gonna tell you a funny story that you say that, right? The first message you sent to me, I answered you back, and your response was, "Oh my gosh, my boss answered me," or something to that effect. I can't remember exactly what the wording was, but it was like you actually answered me. And I looked at Black Ice and my wife, and I said, "Man, he's tripping that I answered him. I'm just like him. I'm the same. We're just Raider fans. And so for you to be that humble and say, man, wow, it's crazy that my boss answered my message. It blew my freaking mind, bro. I was like, man, that's crazy. Because the funny thing about it was you were tripping that I answered you, but my trip was that you called me, that you sent me a message.
Well, it's like
because just maybe you like what I do. I was already liking what you were doing. So for you to contact me and then be like, oh my gosh, I got through to my boss. I was like, whoa.
It's like something I said on the Raider Homer show. I said, I am a fan of the super fans before I'm a super fan to the fans. That's what I said. I was all like, because I get all, it's my boss. It's Raider Squid. Oh, there goes Mother Moon, and there goes Spice Raider Girl, and there goes Violator, and there goes Girl. Like I'm over here forgetting that. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm dressed up too. I forgot,
And that's how you get caught up in it, because there's so many people that I have admired over my Raider journey, and then to now, be friends with them or be family members with them or hang out with them or talk to them. So it just blew my mind because I was already, a supporter of what you were doing, Brian. That's how real it is, right? Because I know you, right? So I was already a supporter of you and what you were doing and what you were doing behind the mask. And for you to say, oh my gosh, my boss answered me, just blew my freaking mind. It blew my mind, man. And I was like, this dude is like, tripping. And I'm like, I'm tripping that he even, sent me a message.
You think that's how celebrities are with celebrities? I don't think it is. I think the Raider Nation love is different,
It's different.
Like I said, I get starstruck with all you guys. I forget who I am. I my voice goes back to normal. Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Oh yeah. Hey, what's up? Yeah, I forget, because I'm just trying to be like you guys. I'm trying to be like you guys.
I'm just trying to represent the Raiders as best as I can, and I look at all of you different folks that are doing it that way, and I'm just starstruck. And even with the new folks that are starting this. Yeah. Well, matter of fact, since we're going down that line, tell us, because I know the story. I'm sure Savage knows the story, but maybe some folks that aren't tuned in don't know the story of how you became Squid. Me and you have talked about this many a times, but could you let everybody else that's out here tuned in, let them know how you became Squid? And
so for me, it started. I was. So some of you know, some of you don't. I'm active duty. So I was down in San Diego for 5 years. I got to go to Christie's, who's unfortunately they're closed now, but that was Raider to me. That was Raider Mecca in San Diego for a while, and that's where I got to meet my first real super fans. With coming down, it was Violator at the blackout party the night before. Mystique Raider, who, like, to me, I think it was Mystique. Masquerader, who would just be there regularly. So that transformation of, like, seeing what the Raider Nation was really about started there. Mind you, this is 2013-ish is when I really started jumping into, like, the rest of what it meant to be a Raider fan. Seeing that close-knit. I love Christie's. I literally have my seat I have both of my seats where everybody knew whether we played at 10, 1, or Sunday night, I was there at 9 in the morning. Didn't matter. So when they closed, I got my seat. But anyways, like I mentioned, I'm active duty. I saw the mask online thinking about the different personas, and I didn't see anybody with it. And it's kind of hard to be original in the Raider Nation because there's a lot of amazing, amazing characters. Obviously amazing people behind the mask doing amazing work. But trying to be different and creative, and when I saw the mask, done. It was perfect. It was me. Got it. Had my friend make it for me, so he did the amazing work on it, tweaked it, and then fast forward a few years later, I was kind of busy with work, moved overseas. I debuted in London, 2018. We got our butts kicked by the Seahawks. It is what it is, but meeting Crusader Raider, all of them that came out that year to London. And then the following year, 2019, we were there when we beat Chicago. So you can imagine that atmosphere being there, shutting down all that Khalil Mack talk, nothing. So it was amazing. And again, coming out as Raider Squid, going out there. So just having a blast with it. And then kind of leading into my cause as to what really drives me is while I was overseas, I lost my dad to a suicide. And the light went on, and it was obviously at the lowest point of my life where life happened. But now I have a purpose. There's on top of, and I'll say it over and over again, I love being a Raider fan. I love lighting kids' faces up. I love the interactions I have with the fans. I met you guys once or twice, and it's automatic. If you guys need anything, anybody needs anything, there's no questions asked, and you can't beat that. But I found a purpose with Raider Squid. I can be literally a walking billboard for suicide prevention, mental health awareness, and anything other. I know Captain mentioned it where there's so many good charities. The kids with cancer still breaks me when I watch the videos, and I can only watch it for so long. It's just I can't imagine, and I've seen it. So I'll support anything positive, but my main focus, and everybody kind of knows, is definitely suicide prevention, mental health awareness, whether that's doing it on the active duty side and working with us, which is horrible, but the way I got introduced to it was my dad. So clearly it's definitely not a military or any specific person problem. It's a world issue. So it's kind of what drives me. And then again, now that here I'm in the Pacific Northwest, I'm going to do my best to hop around, visit the different, I finally got to check out Peebo's here, which is literally down the street from me. The reason I got my apartment was Peebo's. So shout out to the Booster Club here in Everett, who I got to go check it out, hang out with them. I had my first shot. I'm a beer guy, but after beating Kansas City, yeah, I had to take a shot. It was a must.
Baby.
Ooh, yeah. I had to come out of character a little bit. Like I had to celebrate that one a little bit. But we definitely have a few chapters up here with, there's a Black Hole. I've been down to Tammy's. There's another spot I got to check out. I know we got Spokane. I'm going to figure out if I can make it out there, but with work, it's kind of hard for me to travel. I only get so many days, unfortunately. So as much as I would love to go to other games, I'm probably done for the year. I'm more than likely just based off of work, but it is what it is. I'll take it. I'll embrace what I got up here. There's definitely enough Raider fans and people up here for me to hang out with and enjoy. And then, I'm trying to be COVID friendly and not push my limits. I try to, in and out, stay home one weekend, go out the next, but making it work like everybody else. I know I'm blessed. I'm going to talk and getting to hang out with people, even whether it's virtually. Going back to Christie's, meeting Violator and having the same conversation, just like you were saying, Ma, where we're just Raider fans. And when I got Wayne Mabry, yourself, just having that heart-to-heart with you, it means a lot, and it sets a standard for it. I hate hearing other people, that persona that Raider fans have, and I don't get it, because I haven't met those fans. And if I have, I don't count them. I'm going to shun you too. I don't have time for the negativity in the Raider Nation, because it sets us up, and it makes us look bad, and I don't have time for that. So, yeah, that's my story.
Well, amen to that. I appreciate you, Brian, and we support you. So real quick, Brian, that's Brian's patch. That's the Squid patch, So if you haven't got your Squid patch, get out there. But that's the patch that Brian's showing right now. That's the patch. get out there and support that patch, man. So Brian, sorry, I keep calling you Brian because we're personal.
You're good.
Squid,
You're good.
can you please tell everybody how they can get the patch, support you, where they can find you, where they can follow you, all of that information. Can you please tell us that?
So I'm on Facebook and Instagram, Raider Squid. Pretty easy to find. Granted, I think right now my profile pic is me and the missus who I didn't talk about, my fiance, who just been my backbone. Like I don't know where I'd be without her. When life fucking punched me in the face. Like you mentioned with Black Ice, shout out Black Ice. Like it's her fucking being there for me at my lowest points and at my highest points. Like I know I ain't shit without her. So granted, she's down in LA and she still pushes me. So love my girl. Shout out to my girl. I know I wouldn't be where I'm at without her. So.
Cheers to her. Cheers to her.
I don't have a drink.
Yeah. And like Mob was saying, all my proceeds patches go towards the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Just this year, I've donated over $750 to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. So it's kind of a
Right on.
like, extremely humbled to be able to help where I can.
So, Raider Squid, this is Mother Moon. I just want to cheers to your lady. To be a backbone for you means you are a strong man for her. So I thank you for that, for making us females want to support you, making that team, making it happen. So cheers to your lady. So to her. And then please, your patch you held up. Let's hear what it says. Read it out for me, loud and proud.
It is okay not to be okay.
Oh yeah.
Definitely, it is okay to not be okay, and yeah, Squid, that is one amazing thing to support, because we all try to get behind some charity, but you hear a lot about cancer, you hear a lot about diabetes, you hear a lot about homelessness, all those kind of charities but you reached out to something that actually affects every single one of us, because everybody knows somebody that's been through depression or something down that line, and maybe even suicide. Every one of us knows somebody, and you picked that to promote and to be behind, obviously because it's personal with you and your dad. But man, that is just amazing that you chose that, and that's something that we need to bring awareness to. So shout out to you for even going down that road and really bringing awareness to suicide prevention, as well as awareness. So if there's people out there that are going through situations, depressions, whatever the case may be, there are Raider fans, there are your family members that are out here willing to listen, to help you and encourage you to stay here, because we need you here. You're a part of the Raider body, and we need you here. So follow along with Squid and understand that there's help. There's help available, and it's okay to sometimes not be right. I mean, we all go through shit, right? So there you go. Now you guys get to see the real man behind what I'm talking about. You get to really see the real man, what I'm talking about, in the emotion. He really believes in this. So support him. Get behind this, because we all go through stuff, no matter how well we think we're adjusted to life or what our status is in life. Depression is real. Things happen. And even, my boss is a tough dude, and I go through, I handle a lot of stuff, but there's times when I even go in my closet and I have to go into prayer to just take care of myself. So there's people out here to listen. We are a Raider Nation family, and there's people like Brian, and there's people like myself, and there's people like Savage, and For Life, our Raider Nation. There's people out here willing to listen to you, to keep you here. So reach out. Don't ever feel afraid. Don't ever feel embarrassed, right? To reach out for help, because it's okay to not be okay. I love you, Brian.
Love you too, Kev. And I think that's my biggest piece I've learned through all this is it. Like with too many times as men, we have this pride and ego, and I mean, I clearly just broke down a quick second. I've cried in front of my command, and I don't do it because look at me. I show emotion. It's fine, but if you're at that low point and you hit that low point to that extreme, ask for help. There's phone numbers here. There's people here that will listen, and like with talking to everybody, hearing everybody's story on top of everything. I mean, so many stories that I've been able to learn and talk to people about and hear their stories and get to share in it. It's fucking crazy to me knowing how big this Raider Nation is and just being there for each other. I love it. I really do. It's anywhere I go, like you mentioned earlier. I pick a state, I can find somebody in the Raider Nation. I can't speak for other fan bases, but I know I haven't been anywhere where fucking Italy, we had a booster club out in Italy. Like, what? Like, I love it.
Worldwide Raider Nation, and we're all gonna look out for each other.
Oh yeah.
And going off of what you were saying, with the Raider Nation and everything, like I was dealing with the injury on my ankle, and then the whole 2020 thing, all this, like everything that just heightened, this whole year. But my brightest moments is doing this, hanging out with you guys. And to Raider Squid, talking about how special Raider Nation is. Like tell us, like, what about, like, I know you said you've been to a game in Oakland. Like tell us, how do you feel? Like what do you feel when you walk down and see everybody, all of Raider Nation around, and all of us kind of doing our own personas? Like how does that uplift you? How does that bring you? And what do you, just explain to us, like, that feeling inside when you're around Raider Nation? Oh yeah.
Honestly, especially, so I got to go to Oakland once and a few years back, so it really was a one-time, like a lifetime experience, or once in a lifetime. You can't beat it. It really is hard to put into words how you could walk around. If you're wearing silver and black, even if you weren't wearing silver and black, you're going to be overfed and you're going to be overserved. It really is.
And overly drunk.
They're hungry. If you leave there hungry or sober, you were in a corner hiding, and it was a constant. Everybody was feeding you. Everybody was drinking. Everybody was just having a good time. Not over here to glamorize alcohol. And it was just a constant family. Didn't matter where you were from. That on that day, your background meant nothing. If you were in the silver and black, you were family, and you were gonna get fed. You were gonna have a good time, and it was just amazing to see. And now fast forward to Vegas, I think you got a small glimpse of it. I mean, it was hard to tell with us not being able to get into the stadium, but you see the glimpses of it. You're the Tommy Rockers, and we were walking around everywhere we went. So it's coming. It's just not. Vegas is such a hard city, with it being a touristy city, like San Diego being a military town. Those places are hard to have fan bases, but Vegas got no choice but be ready for us, because they don't have just a football team coming. You have the whole fan base coming with it.
The whole nation.
Whole family.
The whole nation is coming.
The nation is coming.
Yep. It's definitely special.
It is definitely special. I can say, as far as me and Savage, we've been around a long time, and we know it's not gonna be the same as what we experienced here at home every Sunday, but the love is the same. The love for the Raider Nation is the same. And as long as we transform that love from Oakland to Vegas, they will catch on, and it'll be this at some point, the same experience or some version of the same experience that we had here, because that is the new home, and nothing's wrong with that. But home is home, you know what I mean? But we're gonna bring that. We're gonna bring that Oakland spirit. We're gonna bring that Oakland spirit right to Vegas, and we're gonna, whether they're ready for it or not, we're gonna make it happen.
That Oakland love right there. We're bringing it over.
We're gonna bring it.
That's why the For Life My Raider story is so special, and I love watching it as someone that didn't get to experience Oakland, going back and watching the videos and kind of, it's almost like learning your history. Like, you got to go back, and I didn't get to watch the 70s Raiders, but I went back and I did my homework, and I sat through the tapes and I watched it, listening to the stories, hearing people like Angela and everybody talk about the experience, and knowing that, like you said, Vegas is home. We're gonna make it what it is. Like, we understand it's not Oakland. It's Vegas. We're going to make it work.
Thanks, Squid. I appreciate you saying that. thank you for watching the
You know?
videos and learning the history. And
Always.
even though you've only got to go to one game, I mean, I kind of feel sorry for the people who didn't get to go to any games.
Right.
And I'm glad you got to experience it once. And if nothing
Yep.
else, if you watch the videos and know that you could kind of learn, if you will, what the culture was, or embrace it,
Yep.
and even help continue that on, I think that's awesome. And for me, like, I'm just it makes me know that what we're doing is important for people like you who will watch it, appreciate it, and help us keep that culture moving forward, even though you may not have been there as often as you would like. So thank you for that.
Of course.
Absolutely. Because see, for people like me, probably the same as Angela, coming here to the Coliseum was a lifetime experience. I've been doing this 6 years old. I believe if I got it correct, I believe I was 6 years old when I had my first experience here in Oakland with my dad, and I go as far back as remembering playing and going to see the training camp in Sacramento.
Oh,
Sacramento, right? So you historians go back and check it. We actually had training camp in Sacramento, and because I lived in Fairfield, California at the time. And my dad said, "Oh, the Raiders are having training camp in Sacramento," and we went to Sacramento. And I remember practices at Laney College. Laney College. I remember practices at Laney College. So we actually played there. So I remember that as a kid growing up and going through this as with my dad and so on and so forth. So for you guys that don't understand the culture and why we're so fanatical about Oakland being home, man, go back and research. Go back and look at why we're this way. Because even though we moved on, we moved to LA and we came back, and then now we're on Vegas and all this kind of stuff. Even though we've always moved on, Oakland has always been the root. Oh, yeah. And that's where this culture, this fan fanatical thing, that's where, the story is that Violator was truly, if you guys really know your Raider history, Violator was truly one of the first people to really start dressing up in the stands, and that happened in LA. That happened down when we were in LA. That did not happen originally here in Oakland. Okay, that happened in LA. And they had a place called the Pirates Cove down there. And that's where this kind of all this fan fanatical thing with the costumes and all. But then when they came back to Oakland, it just exploded.
Oh yeah,
exploded here in Oakland. So that's why we're so fanatical about the fact of hold on to your roots, because all of this culture that you see, everything from everything that you see about the Raider Nation and the fans started here, and that's why we're trying so hard to make sure that people understand, even though we got a new future in Vegas, don't forget where you came from, because no matter what, even all of us have been through this experience where you may have grown up in your parents' house, right? But then you became an adult and you moved away to a different city, different town, different state. But home was always home. You always was able to go home to mama's house.
Oh yeah.
And
that's where the good food was at.
And that's where the good food was at. So even though we have matured as adults, as Raider fans, moved on to a new place to live, home is always going to be here in Oakland. So
Yep.
Please remember your Raider history and where it comes from and what it's about and why we are so fanatical about what we do and about this team. So I'm not a City fan. Don't get me wrong. I love this city. I'm not a City fan. I'm not going to say that. I'm a Raider fan. But home is home, y'all. Home is home.
All right, so Raider Squid, we're going to go to our next guest. So is there anything you want to say to Raider Nation, Raider Squid style? Oh, yeah.
Nah, I really don't. It really is just a blessing to come on, get to see such amazing people come on, do something on a bye weekend, like we said, like you put it on the promo. We get no bye week, we get no off weekend, and it's not just during the season. Year round, the Raider events are going on happening. It isn't just a football thing. I had someone make the mistake of telling me after the fucking KC win, they're like, "Oh, now your flags go up." I was like, "Wait, hold on. You know the fuck I am. Like, my flags go up at the beginning of the season, like, and they don't come down. And yeah, I'm in Seahawk country, but nah, it's a year-round thing.
Raiders wherever you go, no matter how
Worldwide.
Thank you,
0-15,
Squid. I love you,
15-0.
bro. I love you.
Love
Keep
you
in
guys.
contact with me. You know,
Oh, yeah,
you
we
know
will.
how we talk, man. Hit
Oh,
me
yeah.
up, and I got you whatever you need, brother.
Oh
You guys
yeah.
have a good one.
All right, Raider Squid out. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. All right.
Oh yeah. So our next guest is Logan and Terri. Oh yeah.
Woo, Logan.
From the Southside Raider Nation in Las Vegas. Oh yeah. Part of my Southside Raider Nation, which I'm a part of. Oh yeah. Logan and we gotta get a picture. Remember that. We gotta get a picture.
Right on, Logan. Whoa,
Yeah.
Logan.
Yeah, I'm really bummed that I didn't get to see you. I mean, I got a picture with Angela and Mama Moon, but somehow I missed you.
You know, we met each other, but security tried to come and sweep us away. You know,
Is that what happened?
The radar. You know,
I don't know. I was under the influence, so memory's a little foggy.
You were just celebrating as high as we all were. Oh yeah,
That's right. Oh man,
As a Raider
here in
fan,
Vegas. Man. And like going back to what you were talking about earlier, I was, I was like, oh shit, there's, I mean, everybody, man. I was, and I've met celebrities, living here in Vegas, and never got starstruck. But when it came to Raider Nation and all the super fans that I've only known and seen on TV, and meeting them in person, man, what an experience.
That's why I said Wayne Newton ain't got nothing on us. Oh yeah, we're taking over.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, there's no. Hey, all them so-called celebrities, Wayne Newton,
Elvis, I don't know.
Elvis,
whoever,
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
All of those people who have big shows on the strip, they didn't know nothing about the.
I'm the real mind freak, okay? I'm the real
That's
mind
right.
freak.
About the
What's
Raider
funny is
fans,
I
though.
met the Mind Freak the night of my major car accident, 2006. It was opening night at the Playboys Club. And I had bumped into him. And when I almost spilt his drink, and then I was like, "Oh, sorry," and I realized who it was. It was the Mind Freak, and then there was a Playboy waitress bent over grabbing her tray, and he went over and smacked her ass, and then she turned around getting ready to clock somebody, and she saw it was the Mind Freak, and she's like, "Oh, Chris," and then I was like, "Man,
That's a magic trick I need to learn." You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, that's a magic trick I need to learn.
Look, Savage. I'm gonna put this out here right now. All right. So all you Las Vegas big wigs out there that put on these big shows for Celine Dion,
Big wig,
Mariah Carey, and all that, I'm gonna promote. I'm gonna give you a pitch for a show right here, and it's the Raider Nation show.
oh yeah,
I guarantee you, I will sell that show out every freaking weekend. I'm gonna bring you people like Gorilla Rilla. I'm gonna bring you people like the Violator. I'm bringing people like Savage, the Mob Boss, Raider Nation's for Life already. Look, I guarantee you, we can sell that out every weekend. So if you want to promote that show, you want to put some of the bigger than celebrity stars, because Raiders are in Vegas now. We are the biggest thing in Vegas. You want to put us out there, man? Come holler at the Mob Boss. We'll put this show on together.
Absolutely, I agree. In fact, I've reached out to a few people I know that are like hosts of big clubs out here, and I said, "What are you guys' plans with Raider Nation?" Because right now the smart businesses are going to use, be a part of that and want to cash in, and right now a lot of the main clubs, naturally because of COVID, are closed. But
that was the Mob Boss's idea, and Vegas is a mafia affiliate, so
oh yeah, well, I mean, I asked Captain Jack. I talked to him about it. He gave me all his information to help him out, but naturally COVID has made that a little harder right now.
Hi, Logan. Hello. I just stepped in.
Hi, Mama Moon.
How
Nice
are
to see you again.
Yes, it's so nice to see you. I saw you at the stadium in Las
Yeah,
Vegas.
yeah, after the game. Yeah.
After the game, and you just turn around with a smile This you were just.
Oh, I was excited that I saw
know.
you. Yeah,
You
I
were
was so
fantastic.
excited.
So it was so nice to meet you in person.
Absolutely.
Hey, I have to make a statement real quick.
Tell me.
Sure. Go right
I
ahead.
am not a Vegas person. I was born and raised in Oakland, California in 1965. So
Dude, no.
I am not I'm now a kind of Las Vegas person, but I just had to make that clear. You know what I'm saying?
So you're homegrown here.
Me?
My
No.
sister.
Oakland.
Yeah. Oakland.
Yeah, I'm homegrown Oakland.
Yeah. Yeah, I was born here in Oakland as well.
Oh, you too?
We all got roots.
That's my root.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
right
where
down
all
Highland
the
Hospital.
for life, our story. That's a big part of why they have their show, is their perspective and of Oakland and how they feel, and all their episodes. It's all kinds of different, from the tailgating experience to, how they feel about the move and.
I love the idea.
Right.
Putting on a show.
Yeah, and she's one of the reasons why, I thought she was a great fit to be my VP, being here in Vegas, being Oakland born, and raised, and have that and be able to bring that here to Vegas and let everybody know, what we have and what we need to do, and she was the one that brought Ricky's to my attention.
Okay.
The story, the article. And, I've never been there myself. I've been to Oakland. I've just never been to Ricky's. And,
let's
I've
talk
been to
about
games
Ricky's
out there.
real quickly. Ricky's is our
Absolutely. I would love to. Like I know how much that place means to Raider Nation
Logan,
and those in the Bay Area, and I have spent so much time trying to get it out there and share it. And
Logan, let's go ahead and talk about Ricky's for a minute. Let's talk about Ricky's establishment.
okay, well, right now, they're under extreme hardship. 4 years ago,
they are our local.
Hang on, Logan. Hang on one sec.
Wanna
Before you get into all the details of it, let's introduce what Ricky's is, what Ricky's means to the Oakland area. So some people might not know that, and then we'll let you speak on how they need our help and whatnot.
Yeah,
so we're gonna let Mama Moon kind of
introduce.
We'll let Mama Moon introduce what Ricky's is, and then you can get into the details on how to save it.
God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
I love you. So Ricky is our local hotspot for Raider fans. It is on the border of Oakland and San Leandro. It has been an icon for all to go to during the games. Ricky, who has owned this place for, I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know, but years and years and years. If you ever come into town, Ricky's, and they have memorabilia in there. They have watch parties. They have everything you can think of. If you're out of town, you know about Ricky's Bar and Grill. Yep. Great people there. During this time of COVID, they have taken over a little bit of a hardship. So we'll go ahead and trying to save them. Logan, you have some insight on how we can help that continue to Ricky's to continue to live here in the Bay.
Yeah, absolutely. It was 4 years ago when Rick was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Yes. And that was kind of the first part of the hardship. He was running the business. And since then, the family, his wife, have been fighting hard to do everything they can. And even before COVID hit, business was slow. And then all of a sudden, no business at all while bills are piling up. And now they're at the point where, they're just, it's like the end game here. And so it was one of their best friends, Rick's best friend. He's a vascular doctor there in the Bay of over 20 years, friends with Tina and Rick. He's the one that started the GoFundMe page. And right now, and when I saw the article, it was over 2 months ago, and I'm just now hearing about it. And I'm noticing that I haven't really heard anything from Raider Nation about this. And I think it's very vital. I mean, it's the number one, very first original Oakland Raiders bar. I mean, it's family owned since 1946. Yep. And it would just be such a fucking shame pardon my French, to see it, go down. It was once named by Sports Illustrated as the #2 sports bar in America. That's
many
all
articles in the Bay
sports,
Area.
all teams.
Absolutely. Yeah. In the news, in the Bay Area, everyone knows about Ricky's. So
Yeah, and
absolutely.
anyone that's been an Oakland Raider fan and has traveled as well.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of comments about that. Now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get everybody together. I'm trying to get the word out to the masses. And if everybody just did a little bit, I would like to try to get Oakland fans, there in the Bay Area, to put together, get a bunch of canopies. If they have merchandise or anything that they sell, maybe Ricky's can throw in their t-shirts as well, and merchandise, and have like a Raiders swap meet and sell right there, and so with big signs that say Ricky's. If
That's
Vegas
a great
bars,
idea.
I've reached out to Vegas bars here to see what they can do, even if it was just donation jars all around the nation in Raider bars. That
That's
would
a
go a
great
long
idea.
way.
So right now you have a GoFundMe page. Is that correct? Or you're
I have it on the link on every article, on every post that I've shared, the GoFundMe account. Like I said, it was created by their best friend of 20 years, a doctor there in the Bay Area. Right now their goal is 100,000 and they're at 18,000 currently.
So we have a ways to go.
Now?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Okay. So
Yeah, and
go ahead.
Terri, she's being from the Bay, she naturally, it hits home for her, and she's had lots of memories of Ricky's. And
I mean, I was 5 years old walking down the street and there was Ricky's. I was literally conceived into Ricky's. I was conceived and going to games before I was even born. So, that's like, and I lived right down the street. So every time I was just a little girl, I'm 55, by the way. I'm not young. Was born in 1965, but I wasn't too far.
You're not old, girls. You are not.
I'm not
Looking good.
I'm not young. Anyway, Ricky's has a very, very, very special place in my heart because it's been there my whole life.
Right.
My son, Carl Von Glahn, who is also a little crazier than I am when it comes to it. But anyway, he wasn't that brought to my attention that Ricky's was going down. It was going under, and I was like, what the no, right? So I told Logan about it, and dude, this dude was on it within like 2-3 days. Bam, 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 bam. Here we are on the show. Ricky's has to me, and I think to a lot of other Oakland people, a lot of East Bay Oakland Raider fans, it's a historical landmark.
Oh, absolutely is. Absolutely.
A historical landmark that somehow, some way needs to be saved. So we started talking, and he's like, well, let's do it. But then he was like 2 days later, okay, we're going on the show. And I was like, what? Right? Yeah, I've been to Ricky's, away games. We'd go to Ricky's. Raiders, the old school Raiders back, Stabler and Blitnikoff, and after we won the Vikings Super Bowl. The
golden years.
The golden years. Thank God. I hope young people can experience this. Like, I really am hoping this year and next year and the year after that the younger people can experience what we experience. They would go in there and they would watch the game.
Yeah, in fact, Ricky's, they had a 3-inch tape after the Vikings and Raiders Super Bowl.
Yep.
And they put that on there and replayed it several times a day for several weeks. And there was actual Raider players that would go in there and watch, right, as well. And Stabler, it was one of his favorite bars, and I think that it would be a great. I'm trying to reach out to Vegas bars here because right now, they're packed during Raider games. during this hardship. You know, and I think it would be a great show of unity, you know, especially to those that still feel a certain way about Vegas right now. I think it would be a great sign to show if Vegas itself did a lot to help save Ricky. And that's what I'm reaching out to them. I'm giving them, I feel like it would be an opportunity for them.
Well, tell me, as you know, a Bay Area girl, born in Oakland, raised here, been to Ricky's countless times. Tell me and those who are listening, what can I do here in the Bay? I haven't heard of anything really happening. I've called Ricky's, and of course it's on a loop, and you know it's not open. I don't see these signs. So tell me, who can I contact maybe to get the train moving on this end?
Well, anybody high up that you know, I mean, it's not just a Raiders bar. It's, you know, for the A's, the Warriors. I mean, they hold group meetings for hospitals, you know, government officials. You know, you name it, they've done it there.
Wait, hold on 1 second, Logan. I wanted to. You have not heard in the Bay about Ricky's.
We have not heard that it is not totally going to come back to life.
Serious. Wow.
Yeah.
No,
well, the article was in the beginning of August in the Mercury News.
That's a San Jose, I think. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a San Jose.
That was the article that I had read that did a piece on them. And so I think the main thing is just to get the awareness out. You know, get it out to everybody. Let them know, you know, it is at risk of closing down. They are buried in bills. You know, if, you know, come up with ideas of your own. Get, you know, like I said, you know, have a bunch of people out there in their parking lot with canopies selling merchandise, you know, which will also help them if they just have at least a certain percentage going to help Ricky's. You know, if reaching out online, you know, other places and people holding raffles, which will, you know, like, because everybody has their patches and merchandise that they sell and make, you know, and places like Chucky Studs, they got their start there. That was their very first venue that they did. And, you know, and they didn't know what they were doing. And they, but it was Rick and Tina that gave them that confidence. And then here they are now, you know, with, you know, a whole line of merchandise. In fact, I'll show just some of it right here, if you could see it. But
yeah, we have.
They got all kinds of great stuff now, you know, and then their proceeds go to help fight cancer.
So I think maybe we need to start, whomever we could get this going, a Ricky's patch, an icon to Oakland, something to start raising money. Who would not want that patch? Everybody, I would think, would want something like that.
Absolutely.
I see it on order already.
Yeah, say, you know, and everybody would be proud to wear it and show that they were a part of saving Ricky's.
Well, let's talk offline on this. Let's see what we can do. And you know, if I can contact the local channel 2 News, which is definitely Oakland Bay area, and get those voices rolling. Let's see what we can do and work on that.
Yeah, and if anybody knows, you know, any sources on how to reach the Raiders organization, I think that might, you know, like Gruden, he was there. He would go there, and in like 2018, he was there in the parking lot with, and you can see hundreds of Raider fans behind him. You know.
Right. Well, speaking of that, you know, I used to go to Ricky's a lot, and George Atkinson was a regular there, even up until like a few years.
Yes.
And he right now was a part of the Raider as part of the Raider organization right now. So maybe if we can get a hold of George Atkinson, because he knows Ricky's, I will go over there and be like, oh, what's up, George Atkinson? How you doing over there? You know, so he knows Ricky's. George Atkinson has roots in Ricky's also. So maybe we can get a hold of George Atkinson, get it to the Raider Nation. I mean, to the Raider organization, and try to save Ricky's that way too. Oh yeah,
I love that.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's smart, because so what I was also telling Logan, you know, before, was that there's a lot of actual inside Raider players who are in the Raider organization who could do a whole lot for Ricky's.
Let's do it, girl.
Atkinson's being a big part of Ricky's. I remember that. And you all there, where do you two live? Where are you in? Oakland, San Leandro, Alameda?
I'm
Hayward.
actually in Pleasanton.
I'm in Hayward, but always in San Leandro, Oakland.
Yeah. Okay, so that's where I grew up too, and
Yeah.
so I don't know. I don't think I'm older than you guys, but still, the point is, Atkinson's. Thank you for
We're
saying
gonna
that.
do this. Yeah. So like I said, let's connect offline. We're gonna go ahead and wrap up. You gave us some great information, and we're going. Yeah, you got it, girl. And great information. I think we need to run with this. Let's see
Yeah.
what we can do here.
Absolutely.
Thank you for bringing
Yeah.
this
Well,
to
thank
our
you so much for having us. It was an honor.
Yeah, we'll see you
Ooh, yeah.
next
Go
time. around.
Raider.
Southside Raider Nation, Logan.
That's right, Southside Raider Nation. And then, by the way, I'm the president of the Vegas chapter, Southside Raider Nation, and this is my VP.
We love you both. Thank you
And I
for
am
representing.
Right
Your
on.
brother in arms.
We're
Oh,
gonna-
yeah.
We're gonna make
That's
this
right,
happen.
brother.
Oh yeah!
Raiders.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Thank you
That's
for
right.
joining.
Guys, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you for everything. Appreciate you.
All right, bye.
Okay, we're up next. Who we have next? I know. No, let's go in.
Ooh, we got little Chucky Gruden.
So we have another special guest.
Oh, yeah.
And who could it be but everyone's favorite, little Chucky.
Little Chucky.
Yeah, so everyone here that is just reaching out to you.
What's up, little Chucky? How are you, my friend?
Hi.
How are you, Mother Moon?
Little Chucky.
Oh, I'm doing
How are
so
you?
good.
How are you, Raider Savage?
I'm good. How are you doing? My favorite right there. Little Chucky is my favorite right there. That's my coach. That's my coach.
It's so good to see you. We are doing
yeah.
really well.
It's
Yeah.
your favorite coach here.
Who do we have here? Do you know Miss Angela?
Yeah, that's my.
Angela.
Hi, little Chucky. Thanks for being on our show.
You guys.
We miss you
we
too.
miss you too. You give the best hugs, and I
Let's
really
dance
miss the
together.
best hugs. You like us together?
Let's dance together.
A dance together, yeah. You got music? I like your moves. Here we go. I like this. One. Yeah, you get it?
Can't
Chucky.
touch us.
Can't touch this.
Oh yeah, you like that one. That's so good. Every time you dance, when we watch you, we dance with you at the house.
Yes.
We love it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Are you on your way back? Are you on your way? Are you in Vegas right now?
Oh, I am, but today I'm going back home.
Okay.
Okay.
I live at California.
You just travel. You do live in California. You just drive all over, don't you?
Yes.
Yes, you do. You just a little travel bug.
World
We'd
traveler.
love to see you.
Hey, little Chucky, you got us that win against Kansas City. Good play calling, man. Good win.
Well.
You did it for us.
And are you ready for Tampa Bay?
Oh,
We are ready for Tampa Bay. Knock on wood if you're with little Chucky.
Yeah,
What if you're with me? And this weekend I cleaned up the stadium.
Yeah, that's a big stadium, huh?
I
We
cleaned
saw all
it
your.
up. I cleaned it all up.
You did?
I did.
You did. I know you did. It is so good to see you. Are you going home to your little doggy?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's Freya,
That's so
my
cute.
dog. She's
I
little.
love your
She's
dog.
a Raider fan.
I know she is. Does she say Raiders in her bark voice?
Oh yes, she did.
I know it. I heard her.
That's
Just
Raiders.
like- do it again.
Raiders. When she always needs to get down.
So cute. So I hear you have one day of the week that is your favorite day of the week. What day can that be?
Mayo Day.
Mayo Monday.
Mayo Day.
So when I watch you open your mail on Mondays, because we always tune in for that, You get a lot of patches, right? You
I
do.
do.
And you say you're going to put them on your wall, right?
Oh,
Tell
I do.
me.
My
do
red
you-
wall with all the patches.
I bet you have so many. Do you know how many you have? Like
A lot.
hundreds, huh? Almost billions? I
A
bet so many.
million.
A million. There it is.
There you
knew
go.
it was
I know
somewhere
you
in
have the For Life All Raider story patch. I'm sure you have the Raider Mob Bosses patch too, right?
I do.
You want in
And
here?
one more thing.
Oh, tell
One
us.
more thing.
Tell us.
Our Raider Lives backpack.
Oh, your toe. We
Favorite
love
part.
we love that you carry that. It's useful. That's so cool.
It is.
I'm glad. That makes me happy that you're able to use it.
Uh-oh, he'll come back.
You'll be
He'll come
back.
back. He's still there. Hi. Well, we have
Special
obviously, Oakland Raider Savage. We also have the Raider Mob Boss here who has a calendar with your photo in it. Come on in, Raider
I'm
Mob
gonna bring
Boss.
him in. Here he goes.
Yeah,
I
you can
know.
sit next,
Okay,
Yeah,
let's try. Okay, let's squeeze in. There's Savage.
Oh, yeah, little Chucky.
Hey, what's up, my
Hi,
brother?
Mob Boss.
You already knew if you were gonna be on the show, I was gonna have to make sure I send you some love because you are such a
Yes.
special young man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He's a rock star. He's a rock
Thank you.
star.
You are the man. You know how much I love you, little man. But I just wanted
I
to
love
make
you
sure.
too.
Oh.
I love all my Raider friends.
We love you, little Chucky.
So what I
And
wanted
we
to make
always
sure,
win this thing.
what I wanted to make sure that I gave you your just due, as you should, because you are representing the Raiders just the way I think any little kid at your age should be representing the Raiders. So first and foremost, if you haven't got your Raider Nation magazine edition 1, little Chucky's story is in there.
I have mine.
Little Chucky's story is in there, so please go out and get your Raider Nation magazine first edition and get and read up on little Chucky, because this is amazing. This is amazing that we have kids at this
Two
age
thumbs up.
that are representing the Raiders the way that he does. So please go out and support little Chucky.
I
And
love
also,
my Raiders.
you already know. And so, just like the Raider Nation magazine, he's in the first edition of the Raider Nation magazine. He's
Rockstar
also-
status.
He's also
I signed
in
my name
the
of little
2000.
Chucky.
Say again.
Say it again, Chucky.
I signed my name of little
Oh,
Chucky.
he signed his name.
Look, hold on.
Yes.
Look,
It's
guess
in
what?
there
I'm about
somewhere.
to really mess you up, right? I'm gonna make you work. I'm gonna make you work like my boss works. Okay.
Watch this.
So check
Yes.
this out. So not only is he in the Raider Nation magazine first edition, he is also in the Fans of the
That's Las
Nation
Vegas.
calendar 2021.
calendar.
He is also in the calendar.
Yay!
Bang!
Woo!
Bang! There it goes. He is also in the calendar. He is also in the calendar. So if you don't get your calendar, from Mob Boss, get your calendar from Little Chucky, because he also has a charity that he supports.
Oh, which charity? Do you know, little Chucky?
Chucky, do you know your charity? Tell him.
From the Gary Sinise Foundation.
There.
From the Gary Sinise Foundation.
Oh, see?
Of
He
course.
knows.
See, even as a youngster, we are teaching our youngsters not only to love the Raiders, but to love their community and to give back. And he's already started, so he is in the Fans of the Nation.
Which month is he?
He is month of
March.
The month of
The
March.
month of March.
He is
Cool.
representing March.
Yes.
Yes. So
Because he marches us Raider Nation to victory.
Woo!
oh, of course, man. You know I'm gonna promote you, man, because you're the man.
Love you,
So
my boss.
please, if you don't get your Chucky, you know I love you, man. You know I love you.
I have
man.
your
You
calendar,
are my
Mama.
buddy. You are my buddy. So please go get support the 2021 Fans of the Nation calendar. If you don't get it from the Mob Boss, get it from Little Chucky and support his charity. And Chucky, I love you. I love what you're doing. I love everything about you. You keep doing your thing.
Let's go Raiders!
So you guys, there's a lot of and so for all of you other folks out there who are not Raider Nation fans or fans of other teams, look at what we're doing. Look at what we're doing. We are training our children as small to help out their community, to go out into we are teaching our children right.
Hey, little Chucky.
Not only are we teaching them about the Raiders, we're teaching them about community.
I want to support your charity. May I order a calendar from you, please?
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. All right. I would like one. I'm going to support you because you're awesome. Yeah. Can I get it autographed? Hang on.
Little Chucky.
Hang on. What'd you say? Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so little Chucky, this is what I'm about to do. I'm gonna make you work like my boss works, okay? You ready?
Okay.
Every single individual that orders a calendar from Little Chucky will get a signed calendar from Little Chucky. He will sign it himself. All right? All right? So now I'm gonna put him to work just like the rest of us work. He's going to sign your calendar for you. So if you encourage yourself to go out and buy Little Chucky's calendar, 2021 Fans of the Nation calendar, you will get a signed copy from Little Chucky if you order it from Little Chucky. And also, if you order it from my boss, I'll sign it too, okay? How about that? If I'm going to make Little Chucky work, I'm going to work too. So if you order it from Chucky, you'll get a signed calendar from Chucky. If you order it from me, you'll get a signed calendar from me. Chucky, keep doing what you're doing. Keep loving the Raiders. I love you, man. I love everything about you. And, man, you always got the Mob Boss support. Anything you want to do, you tell Mom to contact Mob Boss, and I got you, all right?
All right. Thank you, Mob Boss. Thank you.
So
Okay,
great.
little Chucky, I didn't put my order in, so I'm expecting that little autograph of yours.
Me too.
Yes, Miss Angela.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
Angela.
Love you,
Love
little
you
Chucky.
too.
Well,
Love you
before we
too.
go, I think Mother Moon has a couple more questions.
I
Love
do
you,
have
Miss
a
Angela.
Do you have a couple more
Love you,
minutes
Miss
for
Savage.
Oh, you're savage.
Oh yeah.
Do you have a couple more minutes? Mother Moon has a couple questions for you.
Can I ask you a couple questions about? Thank you. About the upcoming game in Florida. Well, how do you think we're going to do, or how are you going to make the players work that game?
We're gonna win.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I hear that you're on it. Then you're making all the plays work, which is fantastic. Can't
Derek
wait.
Carr to run.
You're going to tell him to run. That's
Derek
fantastic.
Carr until he runs.
He's going to run. Hey, is Derek Carr
And
still your
Derek
favorite
Carr is
player?
gonna throw the ball to run.
You're gonna
You can throw it to
And
Ryan.
Oh, you can throw it.
Wait, Chucky, don't give all
Every single play.
Chucky, don't give all your play calls away yet.
You got to keep some of those secrets so the other team doesn't know. Oh,
Yeah, Tampa Bay, they Tom Brady likes to cheat, so don't tell him your plays. He's probably watching this and he's getting all the plays.
Boo, Tom Brady.
Boo!
So tell us the Raiders when are you going back to Las Vegas? Are you going to take another trip out there?
I think in 2 weeks.
Oh,
In 2 weeks.
And then I'm going.
Okay, but you're going to be in LA for the Chargers game, right? Because I'm hoping to see you in LA. Okay.
Yes,
Me and
okay.
Mother Moon will be there, so we're going to see you in LA.
Yay!
We're going
Yay!
to drive. Oh, maybe we can get our calendar then. You could sign it.
Oh, personally, and a photo. I would like a
Yes.
photo op.
And I'll send you one of my calendars.
Great. Yeah, we're going to be there to see you.
We're coming just to see you, little Chucky.
Well, I want to thank you, little Chucky. I want to thank you for your big smile that you give all the time and you bring happy times to everyone. We really enjoy seeing you. Now you have Chucky's Corner, right?
I
You
do.
have- You do.
Follow
It
me
is
on Facebook.
on Facebook.
On Facebook and YouTube, right? It comes out every Sunday, I believe, or every game day, right? Every game day
Yes, on Sundays.
on
On
Sundays.
Sundays.
Okay.
On Sunday. So we're everybody make sure they tune in to see you then. And keep those dance moves
Little
moving.
Chucky Gruden.
Little
you
Chucky
do.
Gruden. We
Little-
love you, little Chucky Gruden.
We love you too.
Mob Boss says he wants a Mob Boss dance.
I think he means you need.
Oh, he's gonna do it right
he's gonna
now.
Do it right now.
Oh, ow, get it. Hey!
Yeah, that's mama.
That's for you, Mama.
They say thank you. They love it.
Yeah.
Did you see? Did you see Black Ice also? Black Ice is with Raider Mob Boss. Did you see her?
Hi,
She's-
Black guys. Hi.
All right, everyone get in. Chucky, we're gonna take a virtual picture. Everyone get in. Everyone get in. Everyone get in. Okay, well, maybe your mom can do us a favor. Will you take a screen grab with all of us in it so we have it?
Got it. You got it.
She got it. Okay, we're almost ready. We're ready for Mob Boss. Get over here on this side of Mother Moon. On this side of Mother Moon. Yeah. Yep. A little more. There you go. Yep. Okay, we're ready.
Step back. Okay.
One more.
Okay, let me duck down a little bit.
Oh! I kind of thought that might happen. That's okay. We probably could have got a screen grab. But thank you, little Chucky, for joining us.
I know you're on your travels, so thank you. Safe travels home. You
Your
can still hear us.
absolute favorite. I just want to say for little Chucky, because we were going to go out saying Raiders, but we said it all his interview. Thank you, little Chucky, for joining us. I think we might have him back.
Oh.
Here.
Got it.
There he is. Got it.
Ready for the picture?
We got it.
Oh, we got
Okay.
it.
Okay, everyone get in for the picture, except your mom doesn't have to take it. We'll just stay really still and I'll get a screen grab later. All right, here we go. On
Everybody in?
3 and we'll freeze. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're good.
Okay, we're good.
All right,
Yay.
little Chucky.
Yay!
I'm gonna
Guys.
we love you. You want to say a Chucky line? Little Raider Savage wants to say a line for you, little Chucky. I love you.
Okay, here we go. Something special just for you.
Little Chucky Gruden, that is my coach right there. When coaching us to victory every single week.
Yes.
Yes.
Love you, Raider Savage.
Love you, little Chucky. That's my coach right there. Oh, yeah. I only listen to what little Chucky says, 'cause that's my coach. He shows me the way to victory right there.
Go Raiders!
Ooh, yeah.
Raiders!
Okay. I'm gonna give you a little outro right there. I'm gonna send you off on a savage note right there, little Chucky.
Okay.
Little Chucky Gruden right there. He's a smallest dude. He's a smallest dude, but to the nation, he's the biggest one out there. Oh, yeah. Whatever little Chucky says, I follow. And John Gruden, if you're watching, little Chucky Gruden has a message for you. We need to see you guys meet face to face, scout to scout. Oh, yeah. From Oakland to Las Vegas. Little Chucky Gruden, he covers all the nation. He's our coach. Oh, yeah. Dig it.
Dig it.
Yeah! Go Raiders!
Oh, yeah.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye. Love you too.
Oh, love you, dude.
Oh my, you're so precious. Oh my gosh.
Bye.
Hi.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, he is everything. And if you haven't met little Chucky, you will see him. You will see him at the stadium. He is just a traveler.
Yeah, he'll dance you. He'll outdance you too.
Everywhere.
And he'll outdance you too.
Oh, this is true.
Oh yeah.
This is true. Oh, wonderful. So, there's the phone number right there. We have 510-394-4409. There's been a lot of guest appearance. If you have any questions, please call in. We could maybe get those answers for you. But we'd love to hear from you on this special bye weekend. Let's all stay connected. This is it. Right. What time is it?
Call now, okay, or else.
Call now. Because they're only on.
Call now.
I don't know. Well, there we go. Take a caller, and I know there's a few out there that always call in. So everyone else, don't be shy. Let's do this again. 510-394-4409. We can answer any questions you like. Anything about the calendars. Anything about
I'll even talk about how to make this a torch to bring to your house. Oh yeah. Yes.
Oh, here we go. We got a
phone call?
We do.
We do. Okay, caller, call back. We lost your call. But I just wanted to take a half a second while we got a couple of seconds. Shout out KOS Knights of the Shield 209. I am the vice president of Knights of the Shield 209. My president is Pedro Hernandez. I don't want to get lost up in the fact of my boss does a lot of things for a lot of people in a lot of different organizations, but my heart belongs to 209 KOS. I am their vice president. I will always be their vice president, no matter what my boss does with all the other different organizations, the Black Hole, Southside Raider Nation, Rochester, New York, all those different organizations that I belong to. Kevin, the underneath guy underneath the mask, belongs to KOS 209 Merced. Pete, I love you. And I'm always going to represent you and represent KOS Knights of the Shield very well. So thank you. Hey, we got a caller on the line.
We're doing good. Who do we have?
You got 6 on the founder of Southside Raider Nation.
Hey.
Oh, that's my president right there.
What is going?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Doing good, man. I just came back from Minnesota. I had to go and see some of those Viking fans out there, and go support the Raider Nation.
Yeah, we gotta link up soon. I gotta meet my president one day, and we gotta make that happen.
We're gonna make that happen, man. I actually had a Vegas trip planned, but I canceled out on it. But I will be coming back to Vegas, hopefully soon. I was supposed to be out there for Halloween.
But every day is Halloween for us. Oh yeah.
Yeah, right.
Raider Nation. Oh yeah.
Raider Nation for life. So how's everybody doing? My boss, is nice to meet you. Black guys, nice to meet you. Angela, nice to meet you.
Martin the Moon. That's nice to meet you as well.
Also the Moon, nice to meet you.
You too. So, tell us about how you feel about the last win. Are you still flying on that?
Man, hey, I am loving it.
Yeah, you are.
Actually, I hate KC, and I do. I used to work out in Kansas City, and those fans out there are a bunch of BSs. So I'm so proud that Raider Nation has beat them, period. I hope next year they do the same thing, next year after that, and next year after that, following.
Well, they still gotta come over to our house, and we gotta, whip them again, just trespassing on our yard. We gotta, let them know that you're in Raider Nation right now. Okay, we're taking over.
Just like Brother Asylum said, give them that little Hershey squirts out.
Oh yeah, like that. Oh yeah.
We gotta teach them a lesson, man. I don't know who they're messing with.
Yeah, we have to teach them a lesson. So, what are your thoughts on the next game here? Having everybody doing a bye week.
I think, believe it or not, I think we will win by 10.
Oh, okay, that's a good number. Not too much, just enough.
That's what I believe. I don't like the Buccaneers either.
Right.
But it is what it is. but I think that we have a better off team. I actually love the team this year. I really wasn't supportive with them moving to Vegas at first.
Yeah, well, you know.
But you know what? Raider Nation, no matter where they go, no matter where the Raiders go, I'm for life. So as long as we keep Oakland in our hearts and we let Oakland live, they'll never be forgotten.
That's right. That's right. We have to keep it going for sure. Bring this culture to the Las Vegas and just, represent as we do.
Oh yeah. And you only got us winning by 10. I think there's a little extra, emphasis because number 12 over there, we got to remind him that we didn't forget what happened many, many years ago. So I say we win by, I don't care what the score is, as long as we retire him next week on Sunday night. Tom Brady's last game. He won't last past halftime. I don't know who the backup is. I thought it doesn't even matter, okay? We're going to make sure his head fumbles. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but hopefully I hate to see anybody get injured, but hopefully they take Brady permanently out.
Let's deflate his face.
So I agree with you, Savage. 100%.
Wait, did everyone catch that? Savage just said deflate his face.
Oh yeah.
Deflate his face.
Hysterical.
Little Chucky might be listening. I was trying to keep it PG. Oh yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, little Chucky's a cute little guy, man. I like him.
Yeah, let's support him with his calendar.
I'll be there, man. We gonna look.
Right.
Okay, Mother Moon. Look, my boss is coming, and I'm coming for one reason and one reason only. Okay, I don't care that you change jersey. You are still
Karen.
Yeah. You're still Karen Brady. Okay, you're still Karen Brady to us. I don't care that you change uniforms. I am coming to Vegas for one reason and one reason only, and that's to come and get you.
So it's not Tom, by the way. It is Karen. So we're gonna go with that, and we're gonna spread that wide. So it's gonna be pretty exciting next week.
Get Karen Brady. Every Raider, hashtag your photos. Get Karen Brady. Do that.
Cancel the Brady Bunch.
Let's do it.
Right.
Put it down.
Right. Well, thank you for calling. If anyone else is out there, we have Knock Out the Caller. So please call in at 510-394-4409. Nice that you called in. Really appreciate fun conversation there. That was
Southside Raider Nation represent.
What was that?
Southside Raider Nation. I gotta meet you in person.
my bosses want to meet you in person.
I gotta meet you in person. All the way, man. A lot in inboxes. I gotta meet you in person.
Yeah, I know. I think you guys want to put me in
There
your
you go.
magazine the last time. I think one guy hit me up, but I didn't do it back then.
Okay. Thank you for calling. We're gonna go ahead and take this next call.
All right, you guys have a good night. Raider Nation for life.
Southside Raider
Thank
Nation.
you.
Call from Jared.
Hey, Jared, you're on. How are you?
Hey, what's going on, guys? What a nice win that was today.
Woo! What
Against
happened?
Cleveland Caca Clowns. Let's just say Mr. Mayfield got what was coming to him all along.
Jared, Jared, Pittsburgh Report. He is full knowledge encyclopedia. Tell us. Yeah. So give us all the updates. What do you got?
Well, not so much good news on the Steelers defensive front. Devin Bush might be done for the year with a torn ACL, and that is a big, big blow. They're not saying if it's a torn ACL yet or not, but Thomas said after the game today, they'll probably know more either later tonight or probably the next day or two. But, yeah, you lose him, that's a tough loss. The Titans, of course, barely, and I say barely, beat Houston despite that big run by Henry. Of course, the Jets continue to stink out the joint. You might as well just continue to say 0-16 for that sorry-ass franchise. The G-Men finally won a game, although it was close against Washington. And Atlanta finally won a game, however, against a very subpar Minnesota team, however. But, yeah, the next 2 weeks, however, are not going to be easy. You got the Titans next week in Tannehill and Henry. That's going to be tough. And doubly tough the following week, we're going down to Baltimore to play Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. So the next 2 weeks, the Steelers are going to be very, very tested, however, let's just say. But a nice win today, however. I was seeing bits and pieces of it when I was playing golf, however, but I was very happy to see the Steelers come out with a nice pounding, and their defense looked good today. And Connor, I mean, it's amazing. So far, he has stayed healthy, but I think right now, as I said, however, before, you got you got a good wideout in Claypool. This kid is a stud. This kid is the future. If he's not Rookie of the Year right now, somebody please tell me who is.
Little Chucky Gruden is Rookie of the Year. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, talk about a surprise. However, I think the big surprise of the day is that Mr. Rogers, however, is definitely getting shown up by Brady. I did not think anyone saw that coming today, especially down there in Tampa. I mean, the Rays, however, the last 24 hours have had a little bit of lady luck on their side, however, but I'm going to say a good thing because the Rays beating the Astros, the cheater Astros, bye-bye, so long, farewell. And tonight, however, I'm going to say the Dodgers are winning tonight. I feel the Dodgers are going to win Game 7 tonight. I just have a funny feeling in my bones telling me the LA Dodgers are coming through tonight.
And we trust your bones.
Yes.
You.
But yeah, I mean, next week we got some big games next week. Obviously, the Big Ten season starts next week. Like I said, Pitt plays Notre Dame. Pitt's lost 3-0. They lost at Miami. Hopefully, they can get back on this. I'm still not sold on Notre Dame. I mean, they played a not great game against Louisville yesterday. They barely pulled it out in a baseball score. So Pitt's going to have to really be on their A game against the Irish on Saturday. But other than that, however, we got Alabama and Tennessee next week. Alabama, I will give them credit last night, however. I mean, I thought Georgia was going to go in to Tuscaloosa and beat them. The turnovers killed them in the second half. That's what hurt Georgia. But Georgia will be back. They're not going to go away that quietly.
Wow, you are a plethora of information when it comes to the sporting world. So thank you for all that. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, and we're all happy that the Astros are out. No doubt there. I think everyone is. So thank you for that update.
One final note, I will say this, and I'm going to get you out on this, however. Brady, enjoy your time now, however, with Rogers, because next week you're coming into Sin City, and you might be want to roll the dice and want to pull out a win, but guess what? I said it earlier in the year when the Saints lost to the Raiders in Las Vegas. You're now coming into the gambling capital of the world, the Raiders' house, however, the silver and black house, and guess what? You might be black and blue by the end of the night. Big win.
You might be.
I'm feeling that the Raiders are going to win at home Sunday night. I'm going on record of saying the Raiders will beat the Bucs next Sunday. I'm feeling that confident.
Good to know. Like I said, I feel your bones. I trust you. You are give us so much knowledge out in the sporting world. So if Tom Brady's going to go out black and blue, hey, let it be.
Look for Mr. Ruggs to light it up next week. Mr. Ruggs and Mr. Jacobs will be having a nice night on Sunday Night Football.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Jared, for calling in.
No problem. See you guys.
From the Pittsburgh Report, we have Jared. So thank you, Jared. Pittsburgh Report. If anyone else wants to call in, we have a few more minutes, not a few more, about 30 more minutes. And call in at 510-394-4409. We are, the number that's on the screen there. We are at the Bank Club in Emeryville. So let's support them. We appreciate them. And then, of course, we have special guests back here to my left. It's a party up in here.
We're gonna they said something about shopping, so I started pointing.
Houston Steve. Welcome, Houston Steve.
Thank you very much. Hey, you guys are doing a great job out there. I'm over here, and Kim over here. We're going to see the Mambo Jazz Kings play out here, and we're wearing our masks and everything. But I was just going to say the only game that mattered was last Sunday in Arrowhead. And how about those Raiders, baby?
How about those Raiders?
I tell you what, it's such a great game. I'm glad we had the bye week this week because we all get to celebrate this for one more week before we play Tampa. I just want to say how damn proud I am to know you all. I can't wait to see you all and give you a handshake or a pat on the back, whatever, and talk to the ladies and a handshake to the Jets. And man, I'm so pumped about this team. Now let's go out and take out Tom Brady. We'll take them out as a Buccaneer.
Yeah. I mean, last weekend everybody was on such a high, and we're still floating on that cloud. And I think we're gonna take it on over. Tom Brady's gonna.
And we're getting healthy.
Yeah, we're getting healthy, right? We have a lot of players on the injured report reserve list, but I think this bye is going to really do us good. We're going to go in there and just kick some butt, some Raider butt.
We are. Hey, I was going to tell you something. You're going to laugh
Tell
when
me.
I tell you this.
Okay, tell me.
I've been living in Houston for over 50 years. I've been so disappointed and pissed at the Astros when they were up 3-0 against our ex-pitcher, Morton. I said, we're not going to come back against this team. This Tampa Bay team is going to kick some butt, and it looks like they might be possibly playing the Dodgers. What say you?
Well, you know, I'm glad that Houston, I'm sorry, you know, I got to say it because of my Oakland A's roots, but I'm glad Houston is out. But the only Tampa Bay team I will root for is not the one we're playing next week, but the one that's going into the World Series. Oh, yeah. The Tampa Bay team that I know is going to go down next Sunday night at Allegiant Stadium. Tom Brady, I'm calling you out again. You won't last past the second quarter. Oh, yeah. Halftime will be your last time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, I might be 6 years old, but I'm young at heart, and that's all that matters, right?
You are. That is young at heart. You are, Stephen. I just loved hearing from you. You're so positive all the time. But when you have to bring it down a little bit and do a little dig, I love where you dig. So thank you for it. Yeah. Always good hearing from you.
Love talking to you all. I'm wearing my Susan Coleman Raider Strong shirt from the KOS chapter out of Fresno. But I just want to say, if I'm going to buy a Raiders flag, I'm going to say it's going to say Oakland Raiders, not Las Vegas, because that's the cheap imitation. But that's just me talking to you.
Yep. You know, that's right. Let's do it.
Into the roots.
Oh, we have something to show you. In case you're watching, we do have a little. Spicy and we've had this flag here. I don't even know for how long.
Oakland Raiders, baby.
Centuries, it seems like. And it says Oakland Raiders. And we've taken this everywhere we visited. On the Brooklyn Bridge, we have photos. So Mexico, you name it. So I hope I never lose that. So anything Oakland. This is true. She just said people try to steal that flag from us. Oh, it will not happen. It will not happen. So thank you, for the Oakland love.
You know what? I do see stuff. You know, I work at that store, the superstore with the W on it, and there's plenty of things that say Oakland on it. And they do have an Oakland Raiders rug. I saw that, and I saw there's all kinds of stuff. So that goes to show you, no matter where we go, Oakland's always in our hearts, and you all are always in our thoughts and prayers. And I'm just so damn glad to know you all. It's an honor and a privilege, and it's just so great that I know you all. And thanks for keeping the torches alive. We're going to keep this going for as long as I'm alive, and as long as all of us are alive. It's always going to be Oakland.
And it's always going to be Oakland in our hearts. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. We have a time for one more caller. If you want to knock out Steve, we love Steve. But if there's someone else there, we're going to take your call.
Love you all. Have a great weekend.
You too. God bless, Steve. Thank you. Raiders. Oh yeah. Okay, before the next caller comes in,
yes,
we all need to take a shot. So where are my peeps?
But you know, hold on. In keeping true to For Life on Raider Stories Forum and keeping the culture of the Oakland Raiders and the Oakland Raiders tailgate alive, we have to do this one way and one way only. And this comes from Mother Moon and I's home tailgate, La Familia Tailgaters, and our friend Gaff would always shout it out. So in honor of the Oakland Raiders tailgates, who are we? Raiders! Who are we?
Raiders!
Who are we? Woo! Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was great. Raider G, call back.
Shot right there, yeah.
We were taking a shot when you called, so call us back.
Who did that? Who did that to me?
You guys said my boss be the bartender and make sure that we have plenty of drinks, and so that's what I did.
And we're still
I
waiting.
did my job.
And we're still waiting for us to tell us who
If
graces
you
the
can't
cover
tell-
on magazine
if you
too.
can't tell by the episode you've been watching, I've done my job.
And we're trying to get him a little buzz so he will
Raider
tell us
G,
some
I
insight.
hear you.
I
Raider
promise,
G.
I promise. Before they log out, I will tell you who will be on the cover of. Yes,
Are you sure?
yes. Okay.
Raider G. Raider G. Raider G. Hold on one second. Here we go. Okay. We have Raider G on the line.
Mark.
Okay, my friend. Hold on one second. We'll get to that at the end. All right, already. So right now we have Raider G on the line. Not yet. Save it till the last second. Okay. Woo, I know. So Raider G, we have Raider G on the phone. Thank you for all that. As you know, this is happening, so that's going to happen. Tell me.
Sound like you guys are having a good time. How you guys doing?
Oh yeah.
We need you here one day. Come and visit us.
Hey. Oh yes, I definitely will.
Thank you.
At some point.
Yes.
I was hoping, maybe doing. I know you guys are A's fans, so hopefully during the next baseball season or whatever. So, but it was a pleasure to meet you, Mama Moon, you and Angela out in Las Vegas. You ladies are real classy, and thank you for allowing me to be in your presence for the few minutes that I was there.
Oh my gosh, you were such a gentleman. I appreciate you. You came in, you worked it on the mic real quick. You did your job and such a professional. You worked it. You had it done.
I appreciate it. It was fun. But hey, I'm just like every other Raider fan. I'm hyped for the game next week. We are 3-2. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. As it looks like, Tampa Bay is. I don't know if you guys have been keeping up with the score, but Tampa Bay, they're up 38-10. So they're going to be on a high coming into Vegas next week. We're going to be on a high next week because we beat Kansas City.
Right.
So, but one of the things that I wanted to mention is I think I think somebody had said earlier that the Raiders are getting healthy. We definitely needed this bye week. Everybody's coming back pretty healthy. I don't think that we're going to be complacent. I think that this game against the Buccaneers, it's another statement game. Because last week against the Chiefs, it was a statement game in the fact that we have never beaten the Chiefs in Arrowhead under Derek Carr. And remember, a few weeks ago, Derek Carr said that when he first got to Vegas, that on the front page newspaper, it was Tom Brady's face. So Las Vegas basically wanted Brady, instead of Derek Carr. So Derek Carr is on a mission. He's out to prove everybody wrong. And I think the team is going to say, you know what? We're going to show the Raider organization that you did not make a mistake in keeping Derek Carr. So I'm real excited about the game next week, and I hope we kick some ass.
Oh yeah, Raider G. Oh yeah, this show right here is just a bridge from one victory to the other victory. It doesn't matter whether it's Tampa Bay, Green Bay. There's only one real Bay that's going to be represented, and that's over here, the Oakland Bay Area, over there in Las Vegas. When we go in Allegiant Stadium and show Tom Brady that you're now on Raider ground right here, okay? All that stuff, because I know what team Tom Brady used to root for when he was a kid. I know what team that he was over there trying to represent. And the Raiders, we're going to show him that the nation is going to come strong, because we remember. And then you're going to go and do to us over there in the playoffs. I'm not going to mention what happened, but the real Bay, the Bay Area, Las Vegas, LA, every spot that the Raiders have been in all over the nation is going to show up, and we're going to show you, Brady, that we're coming after you. Oh, yeah.
You agree with that, right?
That sounds good. Yes, sir. That sounds good. And John Gruden is still pissed from the Tuck Rule game, so he hasn't completely gotten over that shit yet.
And we're still pissed We're still pissed about the tuck rule. We're still pissed about the year after that. So this game right here, I'm calling it 2 birds with 1 stone. 2 birds with 1 stone. We're going to beat Brady. We're going to beat the Bucks, and it's going to be all over in halftime. Like I said, Brady's last time will be halftime. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Raider G.
Hey, I just want to call in and give in my few minutes. I hope you guys are doing good, and I'm going to give someone else a chance to call. But love you guys, love your show, and thanks for all that you do.
Raider G, we love you back. We appreciate you. And when we met a couple of weeks ago, I just hope that continues and we just keep on meeting up with each other. You are I really enjoyed your company. So until next time, my friend. Until next time. All right, we'll see you soon. And go Raiders! I think that was our last call of the afternoon. We've been on here for quite a few hours. Appreciative of the bank club here in Emeryville. We are going to start a GoFundMe page for them during this time. They have been closed, so we're going to do that, and hopefully we'll get some support from the Raider Nation. They've been just so generous to allow us to be here. So look forward to look at that. What you got, Spicy? What you got?
Yeah, I just want to say nothing's been put together yet for the bank club in Emeryville here. This is our friend Anna's bar. It's borders the Oakland area. And she is so generous to let us host our shows here. She's been a supporter of the show since day one. And for her to be able to let us come in here and not only film our episodes, film our lives, give us access to her bar. Like, who does that? She even went and she even went out and got us food from Marshawn Lynch's restaurant. Like, she full service. Like, she is full service. So once we get some information, we'll definitely put it on our Facebook, our Insta, our Twitter, our YouTube page, all of the stuff. Please, once that happens, help support this bar as well. And not just by GoFundMe, but she is also open for very limited hours and very limited times when she's allowed. There's kind of like a sidewalk party, if you will, a tailgate. It's a tailgate.
It's a tailgate. It is. It's a pop-up tent. You get your drinks and socialize.
Yes,
Absolutely.
she has her specialty drinks, including something called the Money Lynch, and we all know what that's in reference to. It's delicious. I had 2 of them, and I didn't have 2 of them today. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking right now. I had 2 of them the other day. They were great. So yes, something to look forward to. So we thank her for that. Again, info will be out very soon. Thank you all for viewing, everyone that's been here. Thank you to our co-host, Oakland Raider Savage.
And of course, who else do we have? Let's bring them in. Let's bring you in, my loves. Come on around here.
Raider at Black Ice. The Raider mob boss, who I like to refer to as the Ice Mob.
Ice Mob.
Hashtag
Ice Mob.
And Mob Boss is promoting the first issue of the Raider Nation magazine. The second issue of the Raider Nation magazine will be coming out. I think it's towards the end of November. November, it will be featuring yours truly, Mother Moon, and Spicy Raider Girl, and For Life or Raider Story, of course. Also will be featured is Raider at Black Ice. Captain Jack will be there, who was one of the guests of our show, and the Raider Mob Boss has a very special announcement coming to you live on For Life or Raider Story.
This is like an exclusive.
Okay, first of all, I want to say sorry to Raider Homer. I always spill the beans on your show. I always get you first, but today they got me drunk and they got me to spill the beans on their show. So if you haven't got your first edition of the Raider Nation magazine, please go out and support and get that edition. But we are working on the second edition of the Raider Nation magazine. Shout out to Tone,
Raider Tone. Shout out to Mike Mejia for all your hard work, brothers. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. We are getting ready to put out the second edition, and I was not supposed to tell. I was not supposed to tell this. They told me even before I came to do this show today, do not tell it. But fuck it, I'm my boss. I'm my boss, and they got me drunk. So I'm gonna blame it on that. So the second edition of the Raider Nation magazine will not only feature Black Ice, my baby, my wife, not only feature For Life, Our Raider Nation story, but on the cover as well as inside of the magazine, you will get the full story. Trust me when I tell you, when I say the full story of our own favorite gorilla. Gorilla will be on the cover. His story will be inside of the magazine. Also, his lovely wife, Jungle Jane. I got you. I would not put Rilla in the magazine without featuring his wife. As if you've been watching the whole day, you've heard about backbones. You've heard about backbones. There are always people behind those guys that are all in the front. You know, as for me, Black Ice is my backbone. As for Rilla, Marilyn is his backbone. So we did not forget about Marilyn and all the hard work that she does. And so we have a story on Marilyn as well coming out. So please go out and support the Raider Nation magazine, the first edition, and be looking out here in the next couple of weeks, mid-November, beginning of December, for the release of the second edition, which will feature our own. Because trust me, there would be no Mob Boss, there would be no Raider Savage, there would be no whoever, Squid, Captain Jack. There would be none of us without people like Violator and Rilla. So these are the people who showed us and paved us the way of how to do this thing and do it right. Not just do it, but do it right.
Do it right.
Okay. I really want to say that I'm not trying to offend nobody, but not just do it, but do it right. Because there's a lot behind representing the Raiders and wearing a costume more than just wearing a costume and put more than wearing your Sunday's best. Take your platforms and make it positive. If you're not doing that and you're only doing it for your own attention and your own gain, you're not doing it right. And that is not what Gorilla taught us. That is not what Violator taught us. So, all right, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone.
No, I think
I'm gonna get all emotional on that. But go out and get your second edition of the Raider Nation magazine, which will be featuring Gorilla Rilla, as well as go get your first edition.
No, I think yes, thank you. You heard it here first. So
Homer is gonna.
Woo! Yeah, but hold on.
I always feel it on his show.
Yeah, but I like that. I mean, and we know we love Homer. Homer's a supporter of our show. We're a supporter of his show.
He's a good guy.
However, Homer, for this one, it kind of makes sense because for Life Our Raider story, our objective is to keep the culture alive and to spread the culture and to pass the torch. And Gorilla Rilla is an OG. The Mob Boss is an OG. Hey, you deemed us Oaktown legends.
Oh, that's right.
You deemed us all Oaktown legends. So we
What does that
just keeping it in Oaktown. So
love you, Homer. But thank
much
you,
love, much
thank you
love
for allowing us.
Oaktown is home.
For sure.
Oaktown is home.
For sure.
So many people joined in today. This is fantastic.
Yes.
So
I would like to thank everyone. I'm going to use my little cheat notes here just so I don't forget anybody. So I would like to thank again our guest co-host, Oakland Raider Savage. And of
And
course,
of course,
our
our
guest
guest
bartenders
waiter.
and our guest on camera, the Ice Mob!
Ice Mob.
The
And what did you
Ice
call
Mob.
them? Something Ice Mob.
The mega powers.
The mega powers of the ice.
The Raider Mob Boss and Raiderette Black Ice. Also, thank you to Asylum.
Asylum was in the house.
Thank you for calling in. Who joined us? Oh, Asylum. Yeah, Cat. Thank you. Calicat and Asylum. Thank you. Of course, the salty son of a gun, Captain Jack Rackham. Thank you so much. Raider Squid. Thank you.
We love you some Squid.
And
Love some Squid.
Logan and Terri, the president and vice president of the Southside Raider Nation Las Vegas chapter. And they came on to support Ricky's here in the Oakland area, Oakland Bay area. So thank you for joining us. Also, my personal favorite, Lil Chucky Gruden. Knock on wood if you're with me.
Everybody loves, and he's doing wonderful. What we just love.
In a minute. All right, you know, if you've watched one of our shows, we go out one way and one way only. Say it with me, Raider Nation. Raider!